and welcome to GeekSpaceTV. We're here with another episode of Worlds Beyond, but this time everything's different. What? Who are these people? I don't recognize them. That's not true. I do recognize them. They're just playing different people. Their wig game is on point, and I love it. Hi, everybody. It's wonderful to see all of you here. I was looking something up, and then I forgot because it was not going to be in this book, so that wouldn't have helped me anyway. Hi, welcome. No, it's in this book, the book where I can make the ciphers.
Oh,
Cypher.
Yeah,
book.
Cypher book.
The Cypher book. We're just gonna use that.
Yeah.
Good card.
Yes.
I've already made some. But yeah. Hi, everybody. In a moment. It's been a day, but it's good to see all of you here. I hope you are doing well. For anyone who's new and joining us, welcome. This is GeekSpaceTV. We're a non-profit broadcasting studio in Seattle. And tonight we are presenting another episode of Worlds Beyond, which is our reality-hopping, dimension-shifting show full of no feelings and lots of adventure. That is one of those things is a lie. You get to decide which one. And tonight, it's going to be a little bit different. One of our normal cast members couldn't be here, and we were kind of in the middle of a dramatic episode. So this actually worked out pretty well. I had we can do some plot things while also exploring some different characters within this world. And so we will be following a slightly different group of players tonight, and thus why everybody looks a little bit different. It's not just the recursion this time.
My hair's always pink.
What? That's true.
I'm a natural brunette.
Also true.
We're wearing our natural hair colors.
Yeah.
Your natural hair color. Yeah, me too.
Natural.
I'm also wearing my natural hair color. So we'll jump into that. I'll have them explain a little bit about their characters, but we'll kind of get some of that through play. And otherwise, welcome. It's good to see you all here. If you would like to and are able to support us, there's so many ways you can do that. One you're already doing, which is being here, hanging out, enjoying the stream. You can also share the stream with other people, tweet about it, talk about it. You can send it out through the various social medias or word of mouth. I've heard that's a very effective way of getting information to people. You can also support us financially. We do have a goal bar below. As we get donations, I will read them out during the break or before the break, and then again at the end of the show. So stay tuned for those things. We truly appreciate them. You can also check out our Patreon to sign up for a regular monthly donation. And over there, we have some really cool rewards and tiers and lots of good stuff. So check all of those things out. We truly appreciate it. So with that, I'm going to have everybody introduce who they are, their pronouns, and then also who their character is. So you can do like that one sentence descriptor of your character, and what your character's pronouns are, and then we'll jump into our story. Should we start over here with the luscious of locks?
Hello, everyone. My name is Bonsai Baby. I also go by Bonsai Baby on Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. I am a she/her, and I'm also playing a she/her. I am Carmen Sandiego.
not Carmen Sandiego, Carmen Santiago.
Oh, Carmen Santiago. Sorry, I had to remember how to
You got to put the inflection in the right place.
Carmen Santiago. I'm an appealing spinner who has a license to carry.
Yeah.
Yee.
Hi, I'm Jackie Dash, Jakidash. Ding, ding.
Wow, I was like, you ding in the air. No, you ding down here, Lauren.
That's so 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, I'm really behind the time. You realize that's 3 years ago.
Well, that's how long is that?
I guess that's when we started. Yeah, that's before we had a sound effect. Yeah. Good old days.
And my pronouns are she and her, and my character is pronouns are she and her. And I'm Lily Devine. I'm a sharp-eyed paradox who solves mysteries on Earth. Now I'm gonna make sure this internship snags me the biggest, best passing grade.
Hey, I'm Shell Game. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram, where I'm the Shell Game. And tonight I am playing Light Harvest. They're a tough vector. Their pronouns are they, them. They're pretty great. So, And I am, sorry, I'm Random Tuesday. I'm your GM for this evening, and I'm playing your GM for this evening, and my pronouns are she, her. I'll also be taking on roles that I look forward to. It's going to be a good date. We already had a little smattering sample of that before we got started. So I'm gonna narrate us a little bit for a moment here. Last time, remember, we had translated to a recursion with our regular cast of characters, with Oz and Pine and Dale and Anon. They had wound up in something that was kind of akin to Transylvania, that sort of Dracula monster recursion. They had finally met Laura, Oz's missing fiancé, turned out to be the Wicked Witch of the West, and they were on a quest to help her acquire an object in order to get the city back where it belonged. We left them walking down a dark hallway in Dracula's castle, about to confront a shadowy figure. And then we smash cut to meanwhile on Earth. And we see the figure we are familiar with. Riley Howell, who howls at the night no one listens or something like that. Sitting, looking at a cell phone. And you see the name on the cell phone pop up, and it is probably, I'm guessing, of all of the people on that team, he would be contacting Anon Nisi. And you see Anon Nisi, and call rings, and it rings, and no one picks up. He kind of goes through the list, contacts like 5 of Dale's burner phones, and Oz and Pine, who I'm not even sure understands what a cell phone is. They probably gave him one of those like flip phone ones.
Yeah, when you open.
Yeah.
When it rings, you
you open it.
And when it stops talking, you close it.
And that's it. That's
how did
they
he find
work.
my other phone numbers? Sorry, wrong character.
Not all of them. Just like 3 of the 17 that I assume.
The box has
Yes.
directions. You talk in the bottom, you listen from the top.
I assume like these were the 3 that you burned a while ago, and only
Yeah.
one of them was an actual.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He goes through all of them. He's, kind of has this moment and this look of concern on his face. And then we're going to cut to, I kind of want each of you to describe just a short moment, a vignette, something like, where would we find your character on in the city of Seattle, or even on the estate grounds, while you're kind of in a little bit of your off time before you get the call from someone at the estate that they have a job for you. So kind of just a short, brief scene, or even just a still image, so we can get to know a little bit about each of your characters. Do you want to? Anyone have an idea?
I can.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Picture the cutest, very niche, lasts for 6 month coffee shop. It's mostly cream. There are art pieces on the wall from up and coming artists. They're trying a new whipped cream, which is flavored. It's green, but it tastes like vanilla, because it is March.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I actually don't know
we
what
ever
I don't
clarified
know
like
we're
what
on.
time of year it was.
And there's this girl, and she's sitting near the window, perfectly poised. She has her, even though this is like, she has her little cup, she's already setting it up. She's like put her notebook out, and it's like opened, and there's like a pencil drawing of a bug with its beetle wings open, and it's like, there's like bugs, but it's written all fancy and curvy. And she's taking out her phone, and her phone has like 6 different danglies on it. And they're like, fake coffee cup, Pikachu, Pikachu 2, Pikachu 3.
Can you
just
describe some of the differences
Yeah,
there?
one is the one with the surfboard and the balloons from Pokemon Snap.
Right.
One is the
Of
limited
course.
edition with the okay, I guess one's a Pichu. Let's be real. One's a Pichu with a Christmas hat. And then the last one is one of those cocoon ones, and it's the Ekans. So it's in a sleeping bag. And so she snaps her Instagram photo of her study scene, and then she puts on her phone. She's like, all right, let's get started. Sorry. Okay, let's go. And then she puts on her music, and her music's too loud, and she hums loudly to it.
You get a text message from Riley that just says, "We have a job for you. This time it's not filing."
Oh, so there's like a, oh, and she like, but you never respond quickly. to job postings, because then they're gonna know
Is that
you're
how that
desperate.
Yeah, that's a pro tip.
So
Pro tip: never respond quickly to job postings.
So she like waits 5 minutes and then she's like, I'm on my way. And then she does an emoji for bus, walkie person, bus to signal how far she gets to the estate.
What?
How far out is the estate?
They're on the east side. I assume they're like kind of
Okay,
the
bus
Microsoft
sounds
campus.
appropriate.
Yeah, bus, walkie bus. That
Yeah.
sounds like how you get there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's how we meet Lily.
Lily Divine.
Lily
Divine.
Divine. Where might we find Light? What are they up to right now?
I think Light was working out and had like just gotten done showering, and was like buttoning back up and getting ready to head out and have a real meal. But they've got their protein shake. It's chocolate with banana and peanut butter, because obviously it's important to have protein after you work out. How else
Right.
do you build those muscles?
Oh, it might be true.
And that's when Light picks up their phone and sees that they have a text message, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
And it just immediately responds, and the only thing that they say is okay.
Perfect.
Okay,
What does
okay,
Light
or
look like?
OKAY?
Just O and a K.
Oh, okay. Gotta be efficient, Lily. It's a question. What does Lily look like? What did
Oh,
we see? We described a lot of her stuff. She
Yeah.
has little stuff, trinkets and things. on
Like
there.
all young people, all she is her stuff. I joke. Someone pointed out that, yes, Lily Trinell's her real name. I sent it, and I forgot the last name. So Lily Trinell is officially in canon what her name is.
But she goes by Lily Divine.
That's my writing name. Check me out on Instagram.
You write with a different name?
Yeah.
You
So
know, like AO3. Does she write fanfic?
Maybe she won't tell you if she does. She's too cool for it.
Would you pass me the other chat window over here? I just
Yeah.
realized I don't
Oh,
have one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Lily has pink hair that looks like it never goes past the roots, so she takes care of it really, really well. She's got big glasses. She needs them. They're not fake. One time they broke and she had to go home. And she wears a jacket. It's denim, and it has the her college on the back of it. That's like kind of sewn into it, like it's like a patch, but it's over the shoulders, and it's for a school you have never heard of.
Of course you haven't. You're not cool enough.
Yeah, it's Seattle, Inside University Company.
That sounds like the place where you get a very real degree from.
Nope.
You get a special invitation that comes through your inbox of your email.
Oh,
Sounds
okay,
like a
not
scam.
your Tumblr. Cool.
You know
Special
that's where
invitation.
scams come from, right?
University. Wait, sorry. Special Invitation University
Special
College.
Seattle Inside University Company. Or SIUK. SIUK. See.
No, this is perfect.
Never change, Claudia.
And
SIUK.
they're still negotiating on the mascot.
What are the options?
it's a ditto.
I mean, yeah, there's like somebody one time spilled paint on an entry form, so everyone's voted that one in, but the company doesn't want to be represented by a smudge of blue ink. So there's a lot of controversy right there.
Right. Cool. What does Light look like? In contrast, perhaps.
Light is a very tall individual. They're built. You can tell that they go to the gym. They probably have an 8-pack. It's unlikely that you see them with their shirt off.
Cool.
All right.
And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, Carmen Santiago.
I'm in a high rise. No name, no location necessarily. Custom chef. There's another one of those people trying to win my affection again. Always trying to push in some diamond bracelet or whatever. It's just rocks. Rocks. But at least the food is good. Maybe I have another assistant that may tell me that my phone is reading. Gives it to me. I excuse myself. I'm so sorry. Have to take this really quick. Sees the message. Just says, okay. Or just says K.
Oh, you're a K.
I'm okay.
You're okay. You're okay. AY.
On my way, and then
and
like
then put a bunch of emojis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just the one letter, no dot, just one letter. I have one of those top-of-the-line flip phones that fold on themselves. They just released the whole, I got connections. Another one of those silly boys trying to win my affection.
It's like an iPhone 17.
Yeah. It's the Samsung, the one with the flippable case.
Oh, ooh.
The screen is compatible.
Fancy.
Yes. So, Common is a very voluptuous, maybe mixed Latina with something else, not saying what, with long, wavy brunette hair. If looks could kill, you'd be dead.
Ooh.
Yes.
What's she wearing right now? Like,
Wearing, I would say it's a new up-and-coming fashion artist, but very simplistic look. But hugging in all the right places. With, of course, red lipstick, red nails. May look familiar, she likes red. But if you ever mention if she looks, and her name sounds similar to something, I'll just say, that bitch just stole my look.
Wait, where in the world is she?
get out. We're done. That's it.
Yes.
Awesome.
How far are we in? I want to just note this and put it as a little gold star for myself.
So, with that, we cut to the group of you in a familiar-looking office-style meeting room. There's a table, chairs. Riley is sitting at one of the tables, or at the table. As each of you come in, to just sort of waiting as each of you file into the room. Eventually, once you're all there, he'll begin the kind of somewhat standard briefing. And you are joined by an individual that I think you've worked with like once or twice before. She is a sort of broader-shouldered, stockier, not tall, like Quake's not super tall, kind of maybe in the like 5'7" sort of range. But she has a sizable physical presence, dark hair. Hers is long, correct? No.
Not
She
as
wears-
long. It's
not
curly.
as long. It's curly. It's sort of pulled back a little bit as she steps into the room, and all of you kind of turn to look at Riley as he begins speaking. So, we've got a mission for all of you, as you've probably gathered from my message that I sent you. It's an interesting one. Let me fill you in on a little bit of backstory about this one. So, you all know about the September Project, the kind of organization somewhat related to us, but with what we would consider to be completely opposite goals, world domination versus not. They've been picking off members of the estate, people that we have sent in to spy on them in their different locations. And I don't just mean they've been uncovering the spies, they have been uncovering them with what we can only equate to be an uncanny knowledge. And they've also been going after our field agents. We've had multiple incidences of encountering them and organizations they're connected to. So, we want to try and figure out exactly what they're up to. And I think the four of you would be a good team for this. We've planted some information to lead them, hopefully. Worst comes to worst, they don't show up. Best case scenario, they do. We've let them know about a particularly valuable Cypher in a recursion that we have been doing some research about. Your job is to get there. If they don't show up, get the Cypher, come home. If they do show up, Ideally, grab one of them, and bring them back.
Alive?
Yes, it's harder to question people when they're dead. If it's between your life and taking one of them, get home safe. If you don't think you can bring one of them back, try and question them while you're there. You want to see if they know, if anyone knows how the project is getting their information about our agents. Especially because a team of ours recently potentially disappeared. He kind of looks at Quake, and he's like, your brother was one of them.
Oh, is that the team with the stalker?
It's a surprisingly nice way of putting it.
Jade's old team?
Yeah.
What is
Well, Jade's
Jade?
new team, not her old team. Her old team, never
Yeah.
really made it back. Yeah. The new Greens that we put in her charge. They either disappeared on their own or not, but they're certainly not answering my calls, which normally means they're not on Earth. That's not your problem. That's something we'll deal with a little bit later. You'll likely find this place full of ciphers. It is, as far as we can tell, a recursion themed around those classic treasure hunter movies. Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, Nathan Drake. Those kind of things. Out of character, are all of you from Earth? Or any of you from somewhere that is not Earth?
I'm kind of from a noir.
Okay. Came from like a noir recursion?
Yes.
Cool. I just want to know how familiar your characters are with Earth-based concepts.
Yeah.
Like, would you have grown up and seen any of these movies?
I kind of know it because some of it would be.
You
from
can
my
have been
own.
around for long enough that you have chosen to watch and engage with some of these things, especially because a lot of them do have the sort of noir femme fatale kind of thing going on, so it makes sense. Questions, concerns? Quake
So-
will be going with you.
Oh. Okay.
You trained?
I am excellent with most of all known weaponry, and many unknown ones.
You speak weird.
I can crush a man's skull between my thighs.
All right.
Also a woman's skull, I don't really care. I can crush a person's skull between my thighs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Every group needs a punchy person.
What happened to our punchy?
Oh.
Light is like,
Like, you're not a punchy, you're like a pew pew.
You should just shut up now.
I meant more of a classic punchy. Like, somebody that looks like they can punch through a wall kind of thing. I mean, not...
if it is needed, I will punch through many walls.
I can think of two pretty thick skulls you could punch through right now.
I am most skilled with large axes.
Nice.
It's like talking to a brick wall with this one.
No, I mean, we've always understood light.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Ooh. I forget. Draw a picture. Is this what you... never mind. No.
So,
Right, this is
yeah, Riley's just kind of watching all of this. Like, are you good? You good? You ready? We'll get you the one of the objects we recovered from that recursion, so you can translate.
me. It's my job. Let me see. I think like she starts in her seat and it's like
Right. He sort of leans over and he pulls out this sort of this kind of storagey box, and he flips it open, and he pulls out an object, and you can tell kind of immediately like it's probably a recursion key. So this will automatically connect to this particular recursion, and it looks like a sort of strange pyramid, almost like it's a little like it's sort of a crystal pyramid. You almost think like at first it could just be a paperweight.
I've seen diamonds bigger than that.
It's not a diamond.
it's
Probably.
a rock. Well, it's not a rock. It's glass. Do you want to see?
Look at it, I guess.
You hold it. It's
Yep.
hefty. It's a pyramid.
It's hefty. Yeah,
It's a
good.
cipher. It's
You can
recursion
throw
key.
it at somebody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a movie where they murdered somebody with this.
If you got it's for translating.
No, I that's why you gave it to me.
Yes. So gear up. This place, it's gonna be a treasure hunt. So you'll likely find plentiful ciphers while you're there.
Great.
Grab them, use them, the usual. Don't feel too precious about them,
Mm-hmm.
because we might never see your character's skin. What? Did you hear that?
No.
There's an ominous, like, voice in the background.
All right.
So you'll all be left to gear up, acquire your equipment, get yourself ready, and then you'll be taken to... Riley's like, no, we stopped using the meeting rooms as translation rooms because we realized that causes problems if you translate back in because you show up in the spot that you left and then the meeting room's booked and you just can't schedule for that. So we've reallotted some of the spaces and they take you to like a separate location.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Light, you never did call me back.
Do you want to call?
Never mind, we'll just get through this incursion.
I mean, we can do things without calling.
So let's get this started.
Okay. So I assume what is the name of our team room? Is it team squad
I don't know. What do you guys want to call yourselves? I think you guys get to probably pick your names. You're probably named after whoever would be considered the leader of your team, which I think is likely to be Carmen. Carmen's probably considered the de facto leader. It's
Yeah, I
either
don't-
Carmen or Light, but
I don't think it would be Light. I don't think Light would take the lead.
I don't
Yeah.
think Light would
I mean,
go
Light
to
would
meetings.
just go and
Yeah, Light wouldn't go to meetings.
Light does
That's-
not do politics.
What's a not gaudy name? Let me think.
The Lace of Lounging. Team
we flash
Lace
back to when they were
of
creating a team
Lounging.
name.
I'm not gonna be called that.
But it's called LOL for short. Let's get the joke because it's funny.
Are you
Feels
gonna
like
let this happen?
those tiny little computers suck a little bit of your brain cell every time you look at it.
Yours is bigger. It would suck more. Like,
What about Cloak and Dagger?
there's 3 of us.
Cloak and Dagger.
Only if it's a capital A.
What is that name for nightshade? What is that?
Nightshade.
No, there's another name for it. I
Flower.
think. Oh, there's no use looking. What would we call this? Something simple. Noir. There we go. Boom. Found it. Very easy. Very simple. Done.
All right, Team Noir. Noir Squad.
Oh, Belladonna. That's what it was called. Dang it. Never mind. Already said it.
And this is like
God.
So this entire conversation was happening. This is like a flashback before we jump forward again to someone like in HR asking like, okay, so what's your group's name so I can put this down? And you're just having this entire conversation. They're like, no, it's too late. I've written it. You're Noir.
Damn it.
And Light's just like, alright.
Smoking kills.
Now we flash forward. You are gearing up. You're getting yourselves ready. You are now in the recursion room in order to translate. So, with that, let us, unless there's anything in particular you would do beforehand.
Queek sits next to me.
Okay. Yes, I will sit here.
Last time, Light sat next to me and pushed me over halfway through.
That sounds both amusing and mean.
Light does both amusing and mean things. I guess you can sit next to me.
Okay.
I am ready when you are. So, you enter into that trance that you are so used to. You are now a paradox. Congratulations, everyone's role has changed.
Yeah.
You are now a paradox, which means you will be initiating the translation. You will roll twice. The first time, if you've you roll a second time for free if you fail the initial translation roll. The difficulty of the recursion for this one is demanding, so you only need to roll a 9 or higher.
I got this. A 9. I'm Lily.
One of you, the spinner, you will be hastening, so you're going to make this trance take 10 minutes.
Yes.
And you will be easing, so you're going to make the time to get used to the new recursion to take 1 action. And Quake will be helping, so you add a +1 to your base roll. Remember, you can apply effort to this as normal, or you can choose to try and roll and then re-roll with effort the second time.
And
So
one
you
level
each-
of effort is 3, right?
3 points, yeah.
I get a +1?
Yes.
9.
Exactly 9. All right. So with that, there's a shaky moment, and Quake squeezes your hand, Lily. And
Ow, 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 ow.
yeah, it hurts for a second. Focus. You refocus back in. You were maybe daydreaming for just a brief moment longer than you should have been.
Was it about Quake? Were you daydreaming about Quake?
I don't know.
Oh.
This is where Claudia's character dates Claudia's character's NPC sister. I don't know if that's weird or not.
My true love is bugs.
Okay, cool.
They've got hard shells just like me. We're both independent, strong creatures.
But soft on the inside.
Soft on the inside.
So you each focus. Your vision fades as the translation takes a hold. You see that momentary vision of the strange, that dark and kind of expansive space full of these fractal spirals, and it is gone. This is normal for you. You have seen it in translation, and your vision comes back as you open your eyes, kind of blink them a few times, as you suddenly realize you open your eyes and you see around you trees, dense, thick foliage, large leaves on the treetops. You hear the clattering and chirping of birds and other animals in the upper canopy. And these trees go up like 100 feet. They are very tall and expansive. There are vines hanging down. The air is humid and dense. It is full of moisture. Your hair goes frizzy. You're sort of a little bit of sweat as the temperature is much warmer than you would have expected it to be. And you are surrounded by a thick, dense jungle.
Thanks, I hate it. Alright, where are we?
Oh.
It is moist.
Well, like they say, welcome to the jungle.
We have these in Zenzut, but I do not remember them. Well, I never visited them. They were far away from the silver, whatever. Where are they from again?
They're from Trenog, which
Trenog.
is the castle within the woods.
Yeah, the very woodsy, but it's like wintry woods, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
every-
it's like
Yes, those are much farther to the south.
She goes ahead and tucks and ties what she needs to tie, because I
Yeah.
don't want to get things... Alright.
Light's just gonna look around.
All right. So you begin kind of
Okay.
digging your way through the trees. What are you looking for? Anything in particular?
I mean, we're trying to find these guys, so Light's just looking for a hint or a clue that there was someone who passed through, preferably someone of the, I'm trying to call them the shadow people, and that's not their
September
name.
Project.
Thank you.
September.
So just looking for someone from the September Project, but
Cool.
anyone really.
Yeah, looking for any evidence that people have been here before.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did they give us a map that where they think they are right now? Because they just dropped us in, but we don't
So
know.
it's always hard to say for sure. Most recursions have a default location, and where you would translate into if you've never been to there before. Anyone who has been there before will translate into wherever they came from or wherever they were at. So they would have given you a little bit of information. It sounds like, from what you could tell, someone had come here, done a little bit of research, found out there was probably a cool Cypher here, and then headed back. And they made the recursion key so they could get back here. There is, from what you know, on this temple, a large structure, a pyramidal sort of stone structure that is the temple that they suspect contains the Cypher.
Okay.
Which makes
Where
sense.
exactly that is in relation to you, they're not going to be sure because
You don't know where it is.
you're not 100% sure where you're going to translate into.
Could I kind of, with whatever map they gave us, look around, see if I can
Yeah.
tell where we're at?
Yeah, you can do a little bit of So kind of be like a navigation,
Navigation.
or direction-y. I mean, even take perception if you have any training in that,
No.
or like intellect-based.
I don't have perception.
It's okay. So flat roll for this, we'll say it is. We'll say it's difficult. 12 or higher.
12 or higher? Let's go. Try it. No, 7.
7.
It's hard.
You're not sure from this map. They do mark the one thing that does help you a little bit. So I'll have you all describe what you look like, at least your sort of dress and whatever's changed in this recursion. You definitely would have been geared up with certain equipment, so like you probably have a compass or some sort of direction thing, and you know from the map where they think you would have translated into and where they think that is in relation to where they discovered the temple, because they're kind of creating the map is a little bit difficult. So you have a rough direction, a helm that you could go in, even though you don't know for sure exactly where you're going.
Okay.
So what's changed about each of you? Like Quake is definitely wearing, I think they have this like holster, and they're maybe a little bit confused because they're used to melee weapons. I'm like, what would an axe translate into? I think they have two like small tomahawk sort of size axes, like throwing axes instead, and they're like, these are very small. And they're sort of in.
But there's
they've got
two.
a scarf and a shirt. They're like, do they count as large?
I think they could work. Like, try your best. You must be new to the jumping game. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, today I feel like an autumn. And then you show up as like a spring and your outfit doesn't match. Like, it's gotta be.
It appears to be summer here. I did not realize the feelings could change the seasons.
No, you're
No, she does this. She talks about things like it's seasons.
Well,
It's a thing.
I was born in the winter.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm saying.
I have done this a few times. I stepped with the sage, but then I lost him.
Get him back.
I'm sure you'll find him.
And, like,
And your brother. I'm sorry about that.
Yes, that is alarming.
people disappear all the time here.
What is Light wearing?
Sorry.
He still somehow ended up with a cigarette.
Oh yes, they've got their like. Actually, it's probably more. No, it would be appropriate for it to be a cigar in this era. And they've got like khaki pants on and tall like brown boots. They've got a like, it's not a gun belt, but it's like a great big like darker brown leather belt, and it's got all of their like utility things hanging off of it, like their first aid kit and their utility knife and stuff like that. And they've got like this sort of lighter colored shirt that's unbuttoned a little bit, and on their back is this like great big long rifle that's resting in a sling that kind of goes over, kind of like a bandolier, a little bit, but not with it doesn't have like the ammo through it. It's just holding up their rifle. And they have a hat. It's not a fedora. I forget what they're called.
Tibbley.
No, Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're wearing. Yeah.
High ponytail, super curly pink hair. Still the denim jacket, but like it looks aged and sick. The school is a little bit more roughed up and covered in dirt. I would even say it's actually a denim vest.
Yeah.
And
denim
it's like,
vest, yeah.
and then it's like a rolled up like purple like plaid.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And then like
Not like a tank top for no. Oh no.
jeans, and then like strong boots that were probably like at one time a fun color and now are mostly brown, and a
Cool.
backpack, big backpack. So I guess you couldn't see sick.
Oh, it's
But
the,
it's there.
The broad rims fedora versus trilby. That's what you're
Okay,
thinking of.
so it was a
It was a
fedora.
fedora.
Dang it! I always like mispronounce them, and everyone's like, "No, it's a trilby," and then I'm like, "Oh,
It's because most people get it wrong.
okay, cool."
They don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Carmen is wearing, what are those, like, almost like, not quite, we'll just say, like, what are those?
Are you
Never
doing
mind.
jumpers, like the wide like
Yeah, the-
pants with
Yeah.
the yeah, jumpers.
Jumpers.
So they're like wide hipped and crotched, and then they kind
Yeah.
of slim down. Yeah,
Slim
jumpers.
down.
Perfect.
Yes.
With like khaki colored jumpers.
Khaki color jumpers with like nice solid boots, black boots, and like one of those almost slightly frilly, like in the movies,
Very, like,
the
fluffy.
heroine,
Yeah.
like white shirt that Explorer girls wear, but she has a holster on her legs and on her back, like those like Indiana Jones almost kind of holsters, and they
Like
kind of
the-
like make her boobs look a little bit
Yep.
bigger.
Does it go under her boobs for no
Yeah,
reason?
for no reason
Yeah.
it goes under her
That's where it
boobs.
straps.
It's very uncomfortable, but I don't know. Every time I go to these incursions, it always tucks up. It's very in the way. And it's all tied. Her long hair is kind of tied to the side, but slightly in a braid.
Beautiful. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a rough direction heading to go to, and you're looking around the area. Go ahead and just roll a flat, like perception-based challenge, and then we'll kind of see. Do you have anything that'll make this easier?
I
Make
can
this
run
kind of-
real good and I can jump real good.
Probably not gonna help you super hard with this. So just give me a flat roll for looking around, and then I'll see degrees of success.
I think it's a 5.
A 5.
A 5.
You think it's a 5 as opposed to it's a 5.
Oh, it is a 5. I mean, what would I be rolling this out of?
It's perception. It's an intellect.
yeah, no, it's a 5.
Yeah, you look around. It's from what you can tell, there's no one has come through this area recently. There's no like massively destroyed or disturbed underbrush. There doesn't even necessarily look like there's a direct path anywhere. It's a dense jungle.
All right. I think I was distracted. There's a comment made about not calling, and it's distracting.
We're both very distracted with each other.
But are you distracted with each other in the sense that you're ignoring each other?
Ignoring
And that's
each
your
other.
we're not
distraction?
looking at each
We are
other.
not
No.
looking at each other.
I
Nope.
think
That's not what we do.
Nope.
No,
I
we
think
just have moments.
that.
Ah.
Can I roll a quick perception to see if there's like a mount, like, because we were told a pyramid,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
You do know, like, you are smart enough to know you're in a pretty dense jungle. Unless it's like on top of a hill, you're gonna have to get out of some of the jungle. But because you just can't see, like your line of sight is pretty short right now because there's big trees. Unless you wanted to climb a tree and look from the top.
What do you think this is, Jim? No. We need to get somewhere tall.
Lily says that,
Yeah.
just looking around. No one's there. It's not like anyone told her to climb a tree.
What do you think this is, Jim? And like just angrily walks in another direction.
What?
Do you need to drink some water?
No, I'm fine. I have my venti latte right here, and there's like a just like has
She
a,
pulls out, you have a Starbucks
I have a
for no
Starbucks.
reason.
Quake,
How is that even
could you be a
possible?
deer and do you know how to climb?
Yes, I am quite capable. Would you like me to climb this tree?
Yes, we're looking for a pyramid or a very large stone structure.
Yes. I know what a pyramid is.
Oh, I don't.
Does Quake know what a pyramid is? I don't know. Maybe.
she's good with numbers.
She's good with numbers. And geometry is numbers. Yes. A pyramid shape. Triangular prism.
It's like this.
Like the one you held when we translated.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a pyramid. I heard you speaking. I did listen. Cool. So Quake is gonna roll.
She listens.
We'll say Quake is trained in climbing. She's trying to climb a difficult, challenging tree. It's tall.
It's a tall tree.
It's a tall tree.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, Quake did not roll well. So she begins making her way up this tree, and
But I couldn't do encouragement, right?
It wouldn't have helped. She rolled a 7.
Ah, okay.
Unless you all want to give her more stuff. But she begins climbing up, and she's like, this tree is quite, and then she grabs a hold of a vine, and the vine snaps, and she like skitters further back down the tree, and grabs herself on one of the branches.
Oh, careful,
It is
dear.
quite tall. Is there another way for us to navigate?
Here,
I'll
I can't.
try.
Heads and tails of this.
What is
Here, the map?
Yeah! And I think she like gets so excited, gets the hold the map.
You get to look at the map. You kind of.
I memorized the map.
Okay. I mean, you just.
You are
kind
actually,
of
I think,
flexing
trained
it.
in memorizing.
Yeah.
No, I might not because I'm solve mysteries and not intelligent. Because intelligence.
Oh, right. Intelligent was the one that gives you that training in looking at things and remembering it.
Just get a little worried when she starts to.
It's fine.
Oh, you're gonna rip it.
Oh, what's the
Yeah, it's
worst
on
gonna-
that like kind of old sort of paper.
Better get Quake back, and then we'll get back quicker.
Ah.
You know, like when you squeeze paper, it goes, it gets stronger. Like,
my dear. Sometimes.
That noise.
Sometimes delicacy is needed.
I'm delicate. Get Quake. I'm gonna read the map.
I think I might be stuck.
I'll get her.
So do you want to climb up the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is challenging.
Oh, boy.
To climb all the way to the top of this like big tree.
Yeah, can I use my running because I'm running up the tree so fast?
Yeah.
Now you understand how I feel. I have the skill. It's physical.
Well, I got an 8.
Oh,
You did slightly better than Quake. So you get to Quake, and then Quake is like, careful that, and then you do the same thing. You grab a vine and it hoots you out of the tree, and you slide down and kind of smack yourself slightly.
Why did I
Make
have
a
this
steep
team?
defense test?
because you're training us.
13. Cool. You don't take any damage. You manage to catch yourself in the tree.
I think like as they catch themselves, they like when they like get back to the ground, they just like slap their hat against their leg, put it back on.
Quake at this point has made their way down, and she's like, perhaps we should walk in a direction as opposed to climb in one.
Yeah.
Let me see. Compass, general direction that I remember.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of.
Between the two of you.
Yes.
So give me your perception or intellect for related to looking at the map.
I am perception twice.
I will
you are
go ahead
specialized.
and encourage you to look. This is north, east,
Okay,
west.
so right now it's at standard. You need to roll 3 or higher.
I did.
Good.
It was. Ooh.
She
close.
looks at the map. I think we're here. You kind of get this sense of confidence. You take the compass, you hold it out, and you get a solid direction in what way you think you need to walk to get to the temple.
Oh, that's.
And look, you get the map back.
Thank you.
That's how trust works. When we're a team, we'll make it through. Get through it through together.
Yes, we will make it through and through. Wait, sorry, was this a singing moment?
Light just starts walking in the direction that was pointed in.
You know what? I love your energy, and you just keep being you. Eventually, you'll find somebody that will also compliment you.
Me. I can compliment me.
You look ravishing today. I have complimented you.
Congratulations. I like. Quake, thanks for being on our team. I think we're going to work great together. And then I think.
Fuck.
Let us
Machete.
proceed. Yeah, and then pulls out one of their axes and just like, and you begin making your way through, cutting your way through this underbrush. And as you do, you realize like it's getting, the sort of the humidity is rising. And there's that sense of like that little bit of static that's almost in the air. And you emerge through the sort of underbrush, and you see up ahead the trees get a little bit smaller, as if at one point perhaps they were cleared, and so they haven't grown quite as tall back again. And you look up ahead and you see this large stone structure, and it looks like an amalgamation of multiple different styles of pyramids put together. Like there are sections of it, you know, it is functionally a pyramid shape. It's also on top of sort of a larger stone plinth. It looks like portions of it sort of go up in steps, but then some of it is smooth sides. And it's almost like someone didn't have a particular architectural model that they were following, but they were like, what if I combined every type of historical pyramid that people have ever created and shove them in one?
Ooh. Architecturally, structurally sound. This looks.
So there are columns and pyramid and sections and plinths and things sort of like sticking out and cropping out from it. But you do see a set of stairs, and kind of right at that moment, there is that release of tension as the rain begins.
Oh, gosh, darn it! I'm wearing all white.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah, we're trying. Well, while we're making our way in for the one door exit, can I use sneak to make sure there's no traps? Because these are pyramids. Old pyramids have bad spots.
Looking for traps would probably be perception.
Dang it.
Sneaking would be avoiding the traps, if there are any.
If there are any.
I
have perception. Goddamn. I will just roll anyways, because why not?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lead the crew into a death trap.
Well, you might
Trying.
be doing that anyway. What? So yeah, you're approaching. You see these set of stone steps that go up to a door, like this large stone doorway with something that you can't quite make out from here carved into it.
Mm-hmm.
And the rain begins, and it begins pouring down. And where you are, you're still in kind of the dense trees, but there's a section in front of you where the trees get a little less dense as it leads up to the pyramid. So as you run, just trying to see if there's anything there. Let's just make this a demanding roll, 9 or higher.
9 horror. Let's go. Please. 10.
With a 10, you kind of quickly make your way through. You maybe pull a scarf over your head because of this rain.
Yeah.
You don't notice anything. There's no. There are still the sounds of creatures and animals, and eventually you realize, like, as you get closer to the temple in this entrance, your feet are now on a stone path, and nothing like jumps out at you. Nothing pops up. You can make your way all the way up to the top of the steps.
Mm-hmm.
As your sort of feet go slap, as the water is hitting them.
I didn't want to go to gym class. As she like runs up the stairs to get away from the rain.
Quake begins like, this is water from the sky.
Yeah.
Light just walks up the steps.
He's like, Light, you're
Why
gonna get
waste
wet.
energy?
They were running. It seemed. Should I not have run?
Do what you want.
Right.
I'm not gonna waste the energy here. There are better places to spend it.
That cigaretto of yours will not light if it's wet, dear.
It goes out. As you walk through the rain, your hair like plastered to your face, your shirt sticking to your well-muscled torso.
What was that about running again?
You are all standing under a small outcropping of stone,
Like I'm
facing this large, sort of double stone doorway. It looks like kind of a sort of a sandstone structure of some kind. And the doorway is carved with strange symbols, lots of pictures of people. You definitely see like kind of like what would appear to be a crowd of people all looking at someone else. There may be worshipers. You see someone like holding up something that just looks like it's sort of sparkling or glowing, like there's lines of like light emanating from it. All of this reads to you as, oh yeah, thing with something important inside, and kind of vaguely religious, but not specifically anything that you would necessarily recognize as like a specific Earth culture. It's this very awkward, like it maybe even occurs to those of you who are from Earth, like, ooh, this is like uncomfortably vague.
Is it like Latin letters that then move into pictures?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, you're like, oh, there's just like feels appropriative.
Great. Let's get this thing. Get in, get out, get done.
So, I can all these perception rolls with on perception.
I know, I love it.
It's fine.
So the door, you
Yeah.
push on it, the door does not open.
What happens if I push on it?
Depends. Are you pushing on it with a certain amount of like strength or effort, like trying
Yeah.
to bash the door down, as opposed to just pushing on it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You can make me an intimidating roll.
All right. Boy, that's a tough one to beat. I'm gonna use some of my might
Okay. You wanna
to
apply
pull
some
that
effort?
down. Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 levels of effort.
Okay.
Can I also encouragement?
Yeah. You can spin encouragement.
Push, with this part of your muscle right here. I know you have a lot of like core strength, but it's about your arms.
You'll have to show me later.
All right. So you knocked it down with 2 levels of effort and one of these. So from 18, 1, 2, 3. So a 9 or higher.
I got a 12.
A 12.
Please.
Ugh! You put Light puts all of their weight and effort into this and just and just gets the door, and it begins slowly scraping. You hear that sound of grinding stone on stone as the door opens just enough to let a person in.
After you.
flashlight. I think like pulls out one of those big. What do they look like in here?
Oh,
The
gosh.
black police ones.
I think they're
There are still,
there's
Okay.
probably still that like,
but
this
they're
is-
chrome instead.
Yeah, they're chrome. Like
Oh,
everything's
yeah.
like a little bit fancier. There's
Like bigger?
there's sometimes
And
some
bigger.
weird like historical elements in this that you don't necessarily anticipate, but for the most part, it's pretty modern day.
Okay. So like they'll still be the old school planes, but
Yeah.
because those are more adventure-y.
Yeah, exactly.
But even though-
exactly.
yeah.
Like it definitely, it's not the 1940s like Indiana Jones adventure. It'd be like if you put that modern day, like
Okay.
what would the equipment and stuff have?
Tick, tick. And I think I'm just gonna like roam the flashlight too. Is there any like gigantic?
Nothing jumps at you.
Okay.
You kind of go through it. From what you can tell, it just looks like a long corridor.
Well, we're totally in. Is it exciting? No. And I'm gonna really quick make sure it's safe for everyone else with my perception. Because I've been talked to about this.
You know these things.
I mean, here's the thing. I have 2 levels of perception. So does a 4 do it?
Wait, what if I...
It's
No,
dark.
it's rolled.
Oh, dang it. It's dark.
It's dark. You shine the flashlight down in there. From what you can tell, it is a set of stairs leading down.
Oh. Hey guys, I found the way down. No need to say thank you.
All right.
I mean, there's no other way to go, but...
Light's kind of like.
I'm
on
just
it.
gonna
Do y'all
make sure...
just squeeze through?
I'm just gonna make sure I have all my bullets ready, because, you
Load
know,
your
they
gun.
said that we're gonna have trouble. Keep your eyes sharp, team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
So.
yeah.
I'm just like,
You all step through this doorway, and you kind of squeeze through. You probably go last, and as you do, you step behind you. You hear the like grinding as the doors go dunk
Ooh.
and close behind you. And for a moment, you just hear silence.
That's always a great sign.
That dark, illuminated just by the light of your flashlight,
you know, one time I saw this movie,
echoey silence.
and they went into a hole, like, 'cause they're like, girl squad, and they all went into this hole, and there were monsters
My dear,
in it.
my dear, my dear, my dear, I value your opinions and I value your limited vocabulary, but I think we might want to just try to be a little quiet.
I'm just saying, The Descent is a phenomenal film. Totally ruined my childhood.
So, you are faced with a long corridor that doesn't necessarily appear to have an end from the distance that your light can go. You are first greeted by a set of stairs. You do see kind of at the end of the very edge of that flashlight light, the bottom of the stairwell. And the walls here, they are decorated, but there's no longer those images of people or figures. It's sort of vaguely shapes and sort of geometric patterns that are on these walls. Like mostly decorative. They don't seem to bear meaning the way that the door stone did. As far as you can tell, it continues down.
Light's just gonna start walking forward.
I'll lead the light where you walk.
You begin making your way down the stairwell.
I know I'm not trained in it, but I'm gonna look to see if there's spider webs disturbed or dirt disturbed. This is great.
I love that you're doing all the perception and not Lily.
Well, I'm not gonna tell her what to do.
Oh, okay.
She's a big girl. She can learn things for herself. And also, she's, attention span, I think we're
It's great.
I know you're just young. It's gonna eventually...
Like, I'm doing like 19, 20.
I don't know. I think we're also similar ages, but I mean, I feel like I just...
You've got more lived experience,
kind of lived
maybe.
experience.
You've had a different background. So the group of you begins moving their way down the stairs. If you were in the front, then Quake will look at you and be like, I will go in the back in case something should attack us from the back. I will be there to kill it.
Light's gonna give her like an approving nod, and then just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell HR. We're in a tough sandwich. Mussel sandwich. Beefcake sandwich? Do they still say that? That's what you shouldn't tell HR.
She's gonna just take your hand. I call this Friday nights.
So the four of you begin making your way down the stairs, and you are the one who is looking for
Yes.
things, right?
I'm
You
trying.
What are you focused on looking for? Like traps, the signs of people?
Just people.
Okay,
Just
just
people.
signs of disturbance. Has anyone been through this area before?
Yes, just in case, because I gotta look out for my team. You know? I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I'd say keep an eye out, guys. Just, you know, look at those shapes and stuff. Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love puzzles.
Okay, so what are you going to be looking for, Lily?
I'm going to try to be, kind of keep the flashlight so I can kind of see the walls around.
Okay.
And try to get a pattern. Like, is there going to be a symbol near doorways? Is there going to be a picture that's like, is there like a scary looking man walking? Like not
Clues or things
yeah,
like
a clue of like maybe
Cool.
what's inside.
Mm-hmm.
And do I need to roll perception or is that just an overtime check?
No, well, I'm going to have you both roll perception. Yours is 2 levels easier.
Mine is not.
Yours is not. So, we'll say this is, the top level will be challenging, but you'll probably get something regardless. So yours 9 or higher, yours is 15 or higher.
20! Natural 20!
A natural 20.
Yes.
I got a
Carmen knows
6.
where everybody else is at.
And I got a 6.
A 6. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. So the, Carmen, as you look around, you see a little bit of evidence. Like, so again, it was starting to rain just as you got in here. So there's more obvious signs of your footprints. But you can see there's dust. There are maybe not like cobwebs particularly, but that kind of buildup of like detritus that happens over time. But you can definitely pick out sets of footprints. Like people have already come through this area before, and you are not the first ones here.
Ooh.
And with the natural 20, you get the impression like they're definitely not nearby. That it has been maybe like an hour or so. Like we're talking within.
Oh, we could still bump into
You
them.
could bump into them. We're talking within like the day, for sure. Like these are fresh disturbances and tracks. You can't see exactly where they go. You can tell they go down the hallway, and they kind of just keep going. And then at some point they may have tried to cover their tracks.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead. Oh boy. It looks like we have company.
Good.
About an hour.
We only need to bring one back alive.
Oh yeah.
Should we bring the others back dead?
No, we don't need to bring them back at all.
No, it'd be too heavy.
Excellent. That will be easier.
Yeah. Say if we do catch them, I think like if we just take off a finger or two, it might be easier.
To bring
Hard
them back
pass.
alive?
Oh no, yes, they'll be alive. They don't need their fingers.
Oh. That does seem cruel, but perhaps effective.
I mean, it'll make them talk.
Oh.
I mean, we don't have to cut it off. We just, break it a little bit. It can be repaired.
We don't have to cut it off.
Or we don't have to break war crimes. I mean,
Did any of us bring cow gas or anything like that?
I brought my switchblade.
I brought my fists.
got a
Same.
flashlight.
I mean, blunt force is...
I brought my flashlight.
Ooh. Okay, well...
I'll take care of it for you.
All right. You continue down this hallway. With that, eventually you reach a turn, and the hallway veers to the right. So far, you haven't encountered anything different or would suggest otherwise. And you reach this hallway, and I assume you continue down it. There's no pausing or hesitating. You see up ahead, the hallway turns again to the right. There's sort of an offshoot, and then there's also straight in front of you a door of some kind.
Like, when you say of some kind, is it a door or a
stone
wall?
door. Like, you can tell it is an intentional door.
Hold this. I think Lily just kind of, it's the flashlight.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Okay, cool.
I'm shining it.
I think Lily's gonna like investigate closely, see where the gaps are, just kind of puzzle it out.
You want to see what's up at this door? Cool. This is challenging, so 15 or higher, but for you, knocks it down to 9 or higher.
All right, and I'm also gonna use a point of effort.
Okay.
and
Actually,
intellect.
it was just difficult, so you're already at 6. So 1 point of edge, or
Yeah.
1 point of effort. Cool. 3 or higher.
4.
With a 4. Wow, these dice are bad.
I want to give you a different.
I've been using the same one, so maybe this one should just take a break.
Like the same one for this entire campaign because
I
you've had
haven't.
terrible rolls.
No,
this whole campaign.
for today.
Okay. I mean, like all your rolls have been bad this campaign.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
You take a look at this door. The first thing that you can tell is this door is probably not going to be push openable. Like it seems to be like interlocked into the wall, right? Like it's probably some sort of sliding stone and it's overlapping with the wall. So there's no like push it. It just won't move with physical force. You could potentially break it. It is made of stone. It does have on it a series of letter-like symbols on it. And when you take a look closer, you realize like they're movable.
Wait, like they pop out and you can like rotate them, or they pop out
Like
and
they
can
slidey.
move? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like you could slide them in the.
Scrap.
Yeah. How many of them do you start moving?
oh my god.
I think I moved the first one, and if I feel like any kind of clicking or any kind of like pressure mounting as I push it, I'm hesitant.
Yeah, they just seem to slide.
Oh.
Oh my. Could you please tell the rest of the people that are in here?
That is
we
an
are
unpleasant
here?
noise.
Wait, that's
Are you moving these with any intention? What are you trying to do?
I think I'm trying to match a pattern.
Okay, you're trying to like match patterns of them.
Yeah.
Is
Is it one of those pictures where there's 8 of them but 9 slots and you gotta move it around
Yep.
to make the picture?
Yeah, you think that's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
that's what I'm definitely trying to do.
Cool. I need you, because you just started moving them, I need you to just straight up give me, I'm just gonna roll yes or no.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. So you begin, nothing is happening.
Cool.
You don't accidentally do anything. Eventually you realize like they're images together and you need to start slotting them and make
Oh.
them look like a specific image. While Lily is doing that, I'll have you make a roll for it. But while you were doing that, there is another hallway that went off. Like the hallway did turn to the right, and you basically forked. It forked like this, so you went ahead. Lily is at this door. There is this little offshoot, and Kuwait kind of points at it, and she's like, "There is another hallway that way. Are we going through the door, or the hall?"
Well, if we can't get through the door,
Which I totally can, thanks.
I have all encouraging in you, dear. But if we can't, I guess we should just make sure nothing else comes back from that other tunnel.
I'll go take care of it.
Don't go alone, Light. I know you're the coarse lone wolf.
Hungry like the wolf.
Don't. Light's gonna head off.
You walk down there. Do you follow?
Just put down the flashlight.
Here,
I
I'll give it
can-
to Quake.
Quake will hold the flashlight, both both axes in one hand, a flashlight in the other hand, pointing it at
All right, I'll go with and got Got my gun ready.
Cool.
Just in case.
So you're gonna be working like you realize like I've got these things I need to match picture.
Yeah.
I am gonna have you give
It's a
me,
level 1 puzzle in a temple. Like.
Yeah, it's your first door puzzle. Let's say it's a 12 intellect based task, difficult challenge to get it all right without accidentally doing anything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use 2 points of effort.
2 points of effort. This is related to like puzzle solving or intelligence things. Do you have anything that helps with that?
No, I can use premonition to find one random fact, but I don't think that was gonna help me with the
Okay.
problem.
Does solves mystery gives you anything?
No, I get initiative. I can find the flaw if there's like an error in something.
Okay.
But yeah, but I do get to use my spend from any pool.
Cool.
So I'm gonna spend 1 from speed.
Cool.
So.
All right.
that's
So
kinda nice.
you can make that roll. You're spending 2 levels, so you need to roll 6 or higher.
Okay. So.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God.
1.
Cool. Natural 1.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Pause and see what
Yeah,
they do.
that's
Okay.
exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh, that's great.
So the two of you turn. You go down this hallway. You see up ahead there is a another kind of turn. It turns again. You see another door up ahead.
Is it the same kind of slidey puzzle thingy?
At first glance, no, it does not appear to have the same kind of like opening mechanism.
What happens when I push on it?
You push on it, it seems pretty firm. Without like further investigation, you don't know for sure how difficult it would be to break, or if it is even.
Could escape somehow. Not over the dark. God dang it! All right. I tried it.
Okay.
All right.
Does it look like there's no lock? Can't pull on it.
You do see what you think to be some sort of lock mechanism, like at first. There's something in kind of one side. It looks a little fancy and strange. It's not like a slidey puzzle at all.
Oh, this is different.
But, yeah.
You're gonna hack it, or you want me to break it?
You can't always use brute force, even though you do a lot. Gonna go ahead and try just the raw roll. I can't encourage myself.
No, I don't think you can.
Dang it. No,
He finally is able, or they're finally able to relight their cigar. Sorry,
Oh,
I've been
you've been
rolling
rolling
this
for
entire
it.
time to like, yeah.
Oh,
They're
wait.
finally able to relight it.
Actually, can you hold that lighter a little bit closer? I just realized that we might not have a light.
I assumed each of you
Yeah,
went to
we-
this recursion with a
You
flashlight.
probably have one
Yeah.
of those cool flashlights
Yeah.
that click
Oh, I got
on
the
your-
click.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got a little clicky.
Clicky, clicky.
Mm-hmm.
I flash people. Click,
I made a torch.
Yours is an actual physical torch. It's a stick that is on fire. That's what you've been trying to relight your
I've been like,
cigarette with.
Where did
Well-
you get the stick?
I on
jungle.
my I was on my way in. It surprisingly didn't get as wet as I did. So
Anyways, let's go ahead and
Okay,
roll.
go ahead and give me this roll. This is demanding. 9 or higher.
9 or higher. Please, you've been good so far. Natural 20.
Jeez,
This is a good dice.
You look at it and you just touch it and
Hit
you
breaks.
like click, click, click. Yeah, the door just disintegrates.
It's old. It was a fake door.
It's an old door.
Inside, you see a room, and this room sparkles a little bit.
Oh,
Like not in a, but it reflects the light of your torch. And you can kind of see like there are some piles of, I mean, the best way to probably describe them would be like gold and gems, trinkets, idols, things like that. There's a few stacks of them in the room, and you do see in the center what would appear to be some sort of like stone, almost sarcophagus, or yeah, sarcophagus would be the best word. That kind of altar, that very square box stone slab on top of it. And right on top of that, there is a this sort of gold shield. Like it's small, a small decorative gold shield that's on top. That's sort of glinting.
ooh.
Nice job.
I don't know what it is, but I'm always good with money. Should we call for the others? Or just look around?
At that moment, we flash back. Or we slide back to the other group as you're like, do.
Does one piece just fall out?
No, you hear, you slide the last piece in, you see an image, and it's like, click. And you're like, yes, I got it. And then suddenly you hear a sort of slight hissing noise.
Ooh.
I guess.
Wait a second.
And Quake goes, and starts coughing. And you feel yourself like starting to cough. As you I need you to roll me a might defense.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm really good at.
Oh no.
Might defense. I don't have that. Not a 1.
What was
It was really close to 1. 6.
A 6. As you hold your breath, you take this inhale of air. You still feel like some of it enter into your lungs, and it like stings. It kind of burns a little bit on the inside, and you take 2 points of damage.
Ooh.
That's not resisted by armor.
Well, that's not fun.
And that's the moment when you were saying, "Should we go get the others?"
Do we hear the coughing? And then I guess not.
I think from there you probably don't hear it. You're kind of far away and down a corridor.
Just I guess I'd. Well, if I don't hear anything, there should be fine.
Yeah.
We'll see what you do in just a second.
Yep.
What do you do?
I guess just take a quick look around for extra shinies.
Yep.
Because we're
Same.
used to this.
Yeah. You're looking
We
for
both
some
don't have
extra shinies.
perception, don't we?
No,
No,
neither
that's
of
mine.
us have perception.
This is still it's a standard task.
okay.
So
It's 6 or higher.
6 or higher. All right.
Yeah. You're relatively prepared to look for ciphers.
Are they?
No.
No.
No, I was really distracted because that was some real fast door hacking skills that happened. There.
In the same room. Didn't call me that.
I don't have to be in the same room with you.
Cool. I'm gonna put this back then. As you look around the room and you're like, no, all of this is probably a trap. We shouldn't touch any of
We
it.
shouldn't touch. No.
I think Light is like,
Why do my lungs hurt?
Oh.
Hold your breath. Use your scarf. Sorry. You know that thing where you're not trying to breathe, you're trying to talk? Use your scarf. And I think she's like holding her flat over her. Now I know I have less time to work on this door, but she's gonna open the door because she's not gonna have her team find the door not open in a gas trap.
you're not going to get out of the gas
It
trap.
either needs to be open and or no gas trap. So Quake takes some damage and holds her breath, and then she's like, okay, cool.
I'm not rolling that dice anymore.
So I'm gonna try again.
These dice roll, man.
I'm gonna once again use the double effort and intelligence,
Okay.
and I'll see where it gets me.
I said this was difficult, right? 12 or higher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So drop it down by 2. I need a 6.
You need a 6.
14.
The 14. You look at these images and you realize, and you're like, damn, they knew what they were doing. They can be arranged in 2 different ways.
Oh.
One of them triggers the trap, probably, and one of them opens the door. And
Yeah.
so you re-rotate everything through very, very, very quickly. Boom, 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 boom. I do need you to make me another might defense
Yeah,
test
that makes
to
sense.
not take more damage as you're holding your breath.
9.
With a 9. Do you have anything to help you with that?
Nope, I did not set up my force shield before we left.
Cool. Take another 2 points of damage. Quake will make the might test and succeeds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Standing there, just holding her breath, through sheer force of will.
As soon as the door opens, I assume air gets rushed out because there's no draft.
Yeah. So as you click, you hear the hissing sound stop, and the door goes whoom, and it slides up.
Oh, cool.
And it's gone. And
I like
now
to
you are
think that-
faced with just an open room.
I like to think that the path now above them has the door there. So the door has just moved location.
yeah. Someone else is like, ah, shit! The door is now somewhere else.
Mhm.
And the two of you emerge into this hallway. I want you to just give me a quick, because the gas has spread. It's a gas. It fills the area of the container.
Yeah.
As you sort of round the corner and you're smacked in the face with a bunch of whatever this chemical was. Give me a might defense test. For you, it's easier now because you're not right next to it. So 9 or higher.
I assume it's like pepper
Can I?
spray.
Is my speed defense help a little?
No, it's might. It's
Escape will
specifically-
help this, though.
No.
Dang it. I
Don't
can
worry.
escape there.
You'll get caught in something.
Nope.
Okay. You
Nope.
take 2 points of unresisted damage.
I think Light has smoked enough
Just
in their life that it's just like, oh, what? This? Whatever.
it's cool.
Can't beat nicotine, so. But they do like take off their. I assume they have a handkerchief.
Scarf. Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
got a scarf.
Everybody
you can't,
suddenly
be,
has
you
a
can't be an
scarf.
adventurer
Mascot.
without a scarf.
Totally. So they just like take theirs off and they like offer it to Carmine.
Carmen.
Offer it to Carmen.
It's Carmen. It's just you.
I
in
just have
instead of
add-
N.
Yeah, come in. Yeah.
Santiago.
I like it.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I
Yeah.
may breathe now.
Oh my god.
The door's open.
But seems there was extra. Well, we have another door open on the other side.
Oh.
If you
Let's-
guys want to go ahead and take a look, it's probably full of booby traps, but you might
Okay.
need another second eyes. And thank you, Light.
So you send them back to the room that you found the sarcophagus in.
Yeah.
Quake
Okay.
will accompany Light, or not Light, Lily. And do the two of you want to investigate the room that you just entered into?
I
Yeah.
don't. Well,
Or do you want to wait? It's
we'll
up to
wait.
you.
We'll wait a bit.
Okay.
We'll also just just
Cool. So all of you are gonna go double check that room.
Yeah.
You head back in. You see the piles of sparkles
Oh.
and treasure, and Quake is like, there is much sparkle here,
The trick is you get a
like
well,
your hair when you put things in it.
Yes, I get it now. Let's look for a hairpiece for you.
What?
And 17.
And you succeed. You look at the table, and you realize on top of the sarcophagus, that little gold shield is very clearly a cipher.
Oh, do you need me to grab it? Okay.
And you take it, and it's very small. Like you can kind of just like strap it to yourself.
Can
or,
it
like,
go
hang
in
it on
hair?
your bag.
'Cause I did-
It
I
is
did-
not that small. It's probably about this big. Like it could go on your wrist, or your like a bracer or something like that.
We do not worry. Eventually, we will find something for you. I slipped this gold shield on.
You just like tuck it onto your arm. Excellent. So you now have a cipher. You venture back into the other room, and
Probably have to make note of that other room later on. Could I close it? Just from a-
You disintegrated the
You
door.
just-
Okay, I forgot. I just did. I tapped it and it.
yeah,
Okay.
it fell apart. Fell apart. Yeah,
That's
there's
very
no
impressive.
closing that door.
Nope.
There's no closing that door.
Should've
Just
seen
made
it.
note of it.
Did she use her mighty strength?
Nope.
I use my fingers, and a lot of things tend to crumble once I use my fingers.
We need to talk to HR.
No. I don't need to talk. We're gonna like head into towards the
Yeah.
other room.
Cool. You step into the other room, and here you are faced with a large open space, and at the far end of it you see two doorways that lead off. From what you can tell, there is nothing particularly special about this room. It's mostly stone. It's almost it does have like some pillars that sort of go through it. It's like a sort of an entryway type room. Like this is the kind of the first place that you might go to. And it has these two doors off to either side. They look almost identical from what you can tell from the two doors. Like everything else you've encountered, they are made of stone, and they are inscribed on them with sort of these different colored stones.
There's a lot of puzzles.
I'm just gonna perceive and I'm gonna verbalize with my team whatever I notice.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's make this 9 or higher. Figure out.
Yes.
Yes, with a success. I mean, I think that's almost. You just succeed on all standard tests. They're all zeros for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take a look at these two doors. You're sort of like, okay, this is kind of the entry room, and you look over to the two doors, and you get this sort of. You're like puzzling together, right? What is the function of this space?
Yeah.
What were they for? And one side, you sort of see something that you're like, this is the, this is where like the worshippers would go, and the other side is like, this is where the staff would go. Like one of them, even though they're, when you get closer, you realize the doors aren't really identical. One is like a gaudier version than the other one, but they are based around the same design, and they have these different colored stones in them. And as you look around the room, you notice like other places where you see stones, and you see the sort of similar, right? They're the kind of the same colors.
These colors match. Right?
I guess,
Like, I assume it'd be.
As you shine the flashlight around,
chink.
yeah. Go ahead and give me another. This one we'll say is difficult. Give me a 12 or higher. That's just my judgment. Like as you're shining.
Yes.
12. You sort of look at them and you're like, okay. So you see on these doors there is a set of like 5 different colored stones, and then you see on the other door the same sort of set of 5 different colored stones.
Okay, so they're not like one color, it's a
No.
collection.
They're 5, and the doors have all of the colors. And you see places these repeating patterns throughout the room. So you sort of notice like, it goes like red, blue, green in this one spot, and then somewhere else it's yellow, red, yellow.
I think it's a pattern that tells us first stop, second stop, third stop. Because some of these have the same gems but in the wrong place. So like red room could be like kitchen. And like green could be like the barista zone. And then yellow could be like the hip hop parlor. So depending on which door we take could lead us to different sets. So we just have to figure out what color will lead us to the big cipher, where we will find
The main one.
where the baddies.
Well, hopefully they're not there.
September blows.
September.
September project.
Something about September, yeah, something.
Does that make
September
sense?
blows.
Like there's like corridors, and they'll like you can take a spiral down, or like. So we just need to figure out which one is the important one, and I feel like all these doors will eventually lead to the same color. So we just have to figure out what color that is.
So you see here two doors.
Yeah.
Each have 5 colored stones on them. Same 5 colored stones. It's red, yellow, blue, green.
Yay.
Green
Purple.
one's purple. Okay.
It's like, what would be the last color? Red, yellow, blue, green, purple. They have all 5 of the colors on each of the doors. And then throughout the room, you see places where it's like you see these repeating patterns. And they seem to be connected to the kind of images that are on the wall.
Where's the purple's like a royal color, if I remember. But it's like a purple room, so no, they're all this. Okay. Which one? Actually, let me look at the floor. Does it look like anybody has passed through any of these doors?
Ooh, good question. Go ahead and give me a roll. This is standard. Looking around
Standard?
for tracks. Yeah,
So-
6 or higher.
Please. 13.
13. You take a look, and the thing you realize, no one's been here.
Oh. So, our September group hasn't been here yet. That's interesting. Good on you for opening the door.
Thank you.
So which choices?
Red,
choices.
yellow, blue, green, purple. That is the one that those 5 colors make up different patterns.
Mhm.
And we're seeing those patterns on the wall.
Yeah, and
And
you're
on the
seeing
door.
2 distinct patterns repeated on the wall. There is a red, blue, green pattern, and there is a yellow, red, yellow pattern. Those are the ones that are repeated on the wall.
Red, yellow, red.
Mhm.
Red, yellow, red. Red, blue, green.
So one set of images has one pattern on it, and the other set of images has the other pattern.
None of them have purple. Red.
Well, which ones combine to make purple? Maybe?
Red and blue. But then there's green. So like red, yellow, blue. 3 colors. Green is made from blue and yellow. And purple is made from red and blue.
Can I just try one of the doors? Do they
Yeah,
just-
the doors don't move, but if you touch one of the crystals, they light up.
Oh.
They do glow.
Oh,
and then the glow
crystals.
goes off. Like the gems that are in the door.
Red, blue, green.
Go ahead and give me a Lily. As Lily is puzzling over this, give me just a demanding like puzzle to put these.
These kind of glow up. I wonder if that helps your thought process as I
You want to spend some encouragement?
spin some encouragement.
Nice.
Did it help?
With 6, that will do
Okay.
it because she's been encouragement.
Yes.
As you're
That's what I
kind
was
of
like,
looking over this, you're realizing like she points out like the doors light up, right? And that thought occurs to you that these are patterns, these are sequence that you should enter colors into, and you have 2 different sequences and 2 different doors.
Okay.
But which door is the right door?
Yeah. So the colors are just your code to enter the door.
Is there like people look happy and praising one color versus sad and dying on the
So you
other?
want to try and connect, see what pattern connects to what type of picture?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, standard. 6 or higher.
9.
With a 9. You take a look at it. And that first thing that kind of gave you that, you know, the one door was like, it's not the fancy door and this is the fancy door. You see images, right, of the people, the worshipers, the people coming to pray with their offerings. And those clearly line up with the red, blue, green. And
Okay.
the other side, the priestesses, the people who are working, who are like tending, like lighting the incense and doing those sorts of images, more like work-related tasks, that lines up with the yellow, red, yellow.
Oh, so offerings, I'll just go ahead and repeat that. It looks like if we want to go maybe closer to the object, we want to go to the fancier door.
The red, blue, green
That's
door.
where all the priestess and shamans or whatever they call them.
Can I go up to a door and press red, the red color, the blue color, the green color, and the purple color?
Which door are you going up to? The fancy door or the less fancy door?
Fancy doors where the priests go to, less fancy is where everybody does their offerings.
The royal door.
Fancy door.
You're going to the fancy door? The fancy door, and you are entering red, blue, green,
Red, blue, green, purple.
and then you want to enter purple. So as you do, boop, 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 you like touch the red, it glows, it lights up. You touch the green, both of them stay lit. You touch the blue, they both stay lit. And as you're like reaching for the purple, the door just slides to the side.
Oh.
I solved it!
Good job.
You didn't have to enter the last or anything like that? Well, that's good. Good job.
Light's gonna like head through the door.
Okay. You begin walking down the doorway. You see in front of you what appears to be an archway, and you pass through kind of this very small hallway into this other larger room. So as you are walking down this hallway, are you just proceeding forward as is normal?
I have my switchblade out in one hand and my torch in the other. And obviously
You're
my
lit.
cigar, which is
Cigarette.
lit.
For sure.
Okay.
Gas.
Quake, are you all right back there? Are you all right, dude?
My lungs were hurt, but they are fine now.
Here, drink this. I'll just throw some water, I guess.
Canteen.
Canteen. Let's sit and drink some water. As you approach, you see the hallway ends. There's kind of an archway in front of you. And you see in front of you this large room with one far end. There is the other archway to get through. Does light just continue through?
Does it look at any, like, first glance like there's anyone here or something that might jump out and attack light on any level?
You do not see or hear a person, but you're welcome to give me perception related to that.
Okay.
It's standard.
8.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing jumps out at you.
Well, then I'm just gonna keep going.
You step into the room and give me a speed defense.
Ooh.
7, but I'm trained in speed defense.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh.
That will not do it. Well, it'll partially do it. You manage to you feel as you step onto it. There's sort of a moment and you think, you kind of have that little Wile E. Coyote moment where your floor, like your foot steps onto something and then it kind of crumbles beneath you and your whole leg just slides into it and you manage to scramble back up and into the hallway and you see this section of stone and floor that you had stood on is now gone and below that there is a very deep, dark pit and you're not sure where it goes. And I think that's where we'll take our break.
Yay! I'm like, pit. What do we do? That's
There's
not a
a
puzzle.
pit. It
That's
is
it.
not a puzzle. It's a trap. It's a trap.
That's a trap!
Indiana Jones. There's traps and puzzles. All right, I'm gonna log us in to see. I think we had a couple of donations. That's the thing that I'm waiting for.
Thank you. And if you would like this content and you're like, how can I support it all year round? Well, we have our Seed and Spark campaign that is currently going on.
That's gonna be ending.
You read the Discord.
Sorry, that's okay. But we do have a Patreon that you can support us through regular monthly donations over on Patreon. You can also support us by sending in tips during the episodes and more information soon to come. Oh, good. I'm glad a bunch of explorers have donated today. We've got Nathan Drake,
good.
among other people.
Yay!
All right, from William TW with $10. Just a quick hello before I leave. I have a plane to catch today. Thanks as always for this awesome show and have a nice stream. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything
Sorry,
you
can
do.
I interject really quick?
Yeah.
Totally, William is coming to ECCCCCCC.
Oh!
I think he posted about it in the Discord.
Hell yeah!
There's a couple of
In the
our
Upside Ponds, and I
of our
think
silly
Demolition
billies.
is coming too.
Dana said, yeah.
Mhm.
Sweet! If you're going to be at Emerald City Comic Con, many of us will also be there, and you should come out, hang out, and say hi with us.
Or we'll be stalking the outside.
Or we'll just be. Nathan Drake with $5. Look, I get it. I'm generic guy doing bad archaeology. Croft, she's better. Jones, dude's a legend. Fox, she was badass. Jackson, a bit of an egghead, but still better than me. O'Connell, so close to legendary. Anyway, these noir folks seem top tier too. Maybe. Daniel Jackson with $5. Ancient Temple. Just try to learn what you can and save what you can, but always be ready to shoot the hell out of everything and run. Don't tell Jack I said that. He'll never let me live it down. Dang, I've done so much cardio. It's cardio time.
Gotta do the temple
Yeah,
run.
we're gonna run. Oh. What?
Run it just as fast as we can.
It's fine.
Run,
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We will see you shortly. We're going to take a quick break. Enjoy your break as well. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Say banana.
I need banana.
Yeah,
I need
I
to
heard-
sneeze. and I was like, it was 100% gonna happen like as the camera changed over, but now I think I'm too in my head about
Yeah,
it.
I don't
I
know.
never
So-
need to sneeze.
Has anybody ever heard of the thing like if you put
It's
your
not true.
finger under your nose and you say banana, it stops you from sneezing?
That
I have
can't be
never
true.
heard that, and that seems untrue.
I really want you to try now, though.
Well, I don't need to sneeze anymore because you distracted me. I'll probably still end up sneezing. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of a episode of Worlds Beyond, our reality hopping, vaguely science fiction-esque show in which characters travel to a bunch of different dimensions. And this one, they're inside the classic temple treasure hunt dimension. So they are dealing with traps and puzzles and maybe other things later, trying to get a hold of someone in the September project,
Treasure temple.
Oh,
the treasure temple recursion.
wake me up when September ends. That's we gotta end it, right? Yeah. Cause, yep.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
Oh,
So on that note, however,
mm.
let's reintroduce who our characters are. Sorry, I had to write down something. Let's reintroduce who our characters are, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll just dive right back into our action. Let's start in the opposite direction. Who are we over here?
Hi, I'm Shell Game. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram at The Shell Game. I am she, her, but tonight I am playing Light Harvest, who is they, them. And they are a tough vector who's looking for trouble.
Hi, I'm Jackie Dash, Jakidash.
Ding.
Thank you.
You're
I forgot that I'm
So
not
not
supposed to
on
spell
point,
in the
I'm
middle
sorry.
one. No, I'm not supposed to spell in the
No,
middle
that's
one.
okay. That's okay.
And I'm playing my own pronouns are she and her, and I'm playing Lily Trina, who is a sharp-eyed paradox who solves mysteries on Earth. Their pronouns are also she, her. And I'm also trying to get that college credit
Mm-hmm.
as an intern at the estate.
I am Carmen Santiago. Well, wait, no, actually, human name first. Sorry, forgot. But, not my human name, actually. Alternate name. Other name.
It's your human name.
Yeah, whatever. What names? Bonsai Baby.
What
Sorry,
are
I was
they?
trying to get some Bonsai Baby on Twitch and Bonsai Baby on Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. I am Carmen Santiago, and I am a very, very, very appealing spinner who is a she, very much a she, very much a her.
Yep.
It's okay.
On those notes. I'm Random Tuesday, she, her, and I am your GM for this evening. A couple quick reminders, which I forgot, which is that you can support us in a lot of different ways. Remember to check out our Patreon, or you can send in a donation during the show. I will read out any of those donations that come through after the end. And there will be an update on our Seed and Spark campaign, so stay tuned tomorrow for more information about that on Wind Down tomorrow evening. So, with that, we left our group as somewhat successfully our vector over here, they stepped into this room. The floor crumbled beneath them, and Light successfully managed to kind of whirl them way to the side. So they're now standing in this archway, looking into this room, which has these sort of squared, tiled floors. The first one of which, or the one right in front of the doorway, is missing and leads down into a deep, dark, bottomless seeming pit.
Hey, Light, you might want to watch where you're going.
Where did the floor go? Quake asks,
That's a good question.
looking over your shoulder.
It disappeared.
So,
That seems like a problem. Like,
Yeah.
pokes the hole.
Do
There's
we-
definitely a hole.
do we need to go around, or?
I think we need to just be careful where we step. Could I maybe, is there, rocks or something?
Find something to, toss
Toss.
further into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You find, a little pebble or some sort of bit of detritus. You pick it up from the hallway, the ground, and you toss it kind of just out into the center of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see if anything, bloop, 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 if it all falls down.
It lands, and it appears to sort of bounce and sort of roll and then just sort of land somewhere in the room.
Maybe it was just only the first square. Are you okay there?
Okay. So, I cannot do this. We all know if
I could carry you if you are unable to walk.
The issue isn't the walking, it's the falling and the breaking and the dying, and then explaining to everyone on the internet why their favorite person isn't there anymore. And I don't think anyone's ready to make that Instagram story.
I'm not doing that.
It's in the contract I made you guys sign. It's the pink one. It was in your mailbox. If I die, make a good story.
Oh, that's what that was.
What other kind of story could I talk about?
I don't know. Usually when there's like pink slips, I think car, but it wasn't a car, so I said,
I'll sign this and give this back to Lily, is what you should have said. Fine. Might as well die now. No, wait, I can't die. Wait, I just realized. No one's gonna write my story. So, back to square one.
Well, that was a long way to get back to square one. Light's
Square
gonna
one
try
is gone.
and,
you know what? You are very correct, Blake.
Thank you.
Light's gonna tie their rope around their waist.
Okay.
And
Tie rope
hand
around
it
their
to Quake.
I
And
will
look at-
ensure you do not fall.
Thank you. Look at Carmen and say,
Okay.
and then
So,
Light run and jump.
you're going to jump and you're going to run and jump over the square, the first one, and where are you trying to land?
Hopefully on the one where, because the rock was thrown and we know that square stayed up. So,
You know that a rock did not cause the square to go away.
yep, well, Light's gonna attempt to run and jump and land and see what happens.
Okay, cool. Excellent. We will say the rock landed like 3 squares away, and each square is, it's probably, like it's the size of a doorway, so it's almost a yard. So it's like a 3 foot by 3 foot. So you're gonna have to cross like 2 yards with a running jump to land on that square. It's 3 squares in. Let's say each of those 3 yards, pretty much anyone. A yard, anyone can jump. 2 yards is hard. Let's make this just a 9 or higher, or a 6. Sorry, 6 or higher.
All right, and I'm trained in jumping, so
Cool. Roll a 3 or higher,
8.
and then 8. You run, you jump, and you land on the square that you have no idea what it is, and you standing on it. Nothing happens. Quake is holding your rope.
Well,
Want me to just tie it on the other side?
yes, would you be so kind, since I know you just always like to go at it. Do it and get it done.
Didn't see you complaining before. Light's gonna turn and like try and like, but it's not gonna just like stride forward onto the next. He's going to try and just like test it with some of his weight or with some of their weight first, and see like, what is that? Okay, no, like cautiously moving forward.
Okay. Are you trying to, like, how much weight are you willing to put on it before you just step onto the square?
I would say like a significant amount of their weight. Like, they obviously can't put their whole weight on there, but
They're willing to risk it to really, okay, cool.
yeah, they're tied off.
The other question I have for you is, are you looking for any pattern, or are you just randomly picking the next square that gets you closest to the doorway,
Well,
the other archway?
they'd been talking about a whole bunch of colors. Are we seeing colors on the floor?
When you take a look at the floor, whoever would like to look at the floor can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh.
14.
8. I'm too distracted by
You
watching.
are a little distracted. You are not even looking. You're just like, I am on this square.
Look.
Lily, you take a look at the floor, and you're like, yes. The color of the tiles, the stones, do appear to have a slightly different tint.
Jump on the one that is 2 to your right and 1 north. 1 more up. 2 right, 1 up.
You know, I went to dance school before, and I see that you kind of have your weight in your heels. If you just put it on the balls of your toes. I mean, I thought you were good at jumping, but we'll see.
Oh, I like how you spin encouragement is through backhanded sass. Like, I thought you were good at this. That is such a Carmen way to spin encouragement.
Oh yeah, I have.
But
been.
you
Even
feel
for you too. I've been doing
spitefully encouraged, I guess.
I mean, I'm used to this. She knows how to talk to me.
Yep. Okay. So you are trying to jump to one. Now, you don't get a running jump here the way you did in the hallway. So it's going to make it one step harder because you're just trying to jump from this platform. You do see this one is like a whole square way. So you've got to jump. So instead of a 6 or higher, this is now would normally be a 9 or higher. But for you, because you're trained in jumping, it is now a 6 or higher.
17.
With a 17, with just like a standing jump, you jump the like 2 yards. And you land perfectly on the square. And even you at this point can see like there are different colors of squares, and the one that you were on before that didn't break is also the same color as the one that you are now standing on.
Oh.
1 forward, then jump 2 to the left.
Hang on.
Yeah, I think I'm just like showing you with the light where to go next.
Okay. And they've worked long enough,
Together.
yeah, that like
I
light
know
just
you're
does
jumping,
it.
Cavill.
Well, just in case Quake. I know, dear. You
I am
have
holding the rope.
You have very strong muscles, but you see that little anchor there? In case you might just want to tie it just there. Encouragement
To hold better.
Yes.
Quake like looks at this and is like, ah, yes, and they tie it to themselves and then tie it to the other thing. They're like, now if I go through the doorway, I will block it, and I will still be attached to light.
I like the way you think.
I'm ready.
Oh, I love that the Knight family is like a little bit Drax and a little
Yeah. They intend to starfish in the doorway with light like attached to them just to like force to not like there's no sliding. No. I'm gonna wedge myself in the doorway.
Is there anything interesting in this room? Just because it's trappy? Do I see sparklies?
You do not see sparklies. You see terrifying floor pieces.
Oh, terrifying.
You're almost there.
Okay. This looks like probably the last jump that they'll have to make.
Mm-hmm.
This one's an easy one. Just 1 hop.
Same thing. 6 or higher for you.
15.
15. And you have now landed on the last square, which you can now do really easy jump over for you into the archway, into the other side,
All right.
to the hallway.
Once I get there, I'll look for like a place to sort of like tie it off so that as they're coming across, they can at least have the rope to hold hang on
Cool.
to.
So you're gonna try and make the rope more of like a guideline as they're
Yeah.
crossing, so they can hold on to it to help them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you managed to find a way. Legitimately, probably the best thing to tie it to is going to be yourself. Like, there's no real like outcroppings or anything sticking out, so you could strap yourself in and kind of do like what Quake is doing, which is be there to prepare for the other person.
I think that's exactly what Light does, and the entire time as he's like, or as they're like tying it off, they're looking just at Carmen. Ready?
Try the starfish technique. Just like braced up against this doorway.
My dear, can you help me across in terms of...
Yeah. And I think I give her the same
The same
path.
directions. Cool.
Yeah.
So
I will just keep looking at the colors, but also every chance I get, I'm going to mean mug you. It's
but like a sultry sort of
a
mean mug.
sultry mean mug.
Light looks unfazed. They're just like the whole time, just like cool, calm, collected.
Could
not
I walk
bothering
in
them.
such a way that makes my hips and my ass look really good?
Oh, that
You're
might
not
be-
walking. You're jumping.
Okay, I'm
So,
jumping. Yes. So there's a lot
Did
of
you more
bending.
cartwheels?
Do you so you want to jump impressively? All right.
Okay, I'm gonna jump impressively. I will go ahead and try to make this a little bit harder on myself.
I was gonna say, yeah, it will be one step harder if you're trying
Just
to
to
jump with flair.
jump with flair.
Cool. All right, so the first roll is now a 9 or higher for you.
You know what?
It's
I'm
now
gonna just go
demanding.
ahead and say watch how a pro does this. Nothing bad happens if you say that.
Right there. Just right there.
You say this out loud, and then we see the subtext. Like, nothing bad happens when you say that.
Bad
The narrator, something bad happened. All right, give me the roll.
You
It's
know,
a speed test.
Can I just go ahead and put a little bit of effort into this? Yep.
I assume you're not trained in jumping.
No.
Cool.
So just like
I will say you have an asset, not for the jumping, but you have an asset for should you need to make a save to
Yes.
I was like, looking good? Yes.
Yes. I look good anyways.
because you have a rope you can now grab.
Oh please, this is gonna look so cool if I did it right. 11. Yes.
With an 11, you succeed. What does your jump with flare look like? Please describe this.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of like I don't even use the rope.
Oh,
Okay. Do I have to keep rolling for every jump or no?
There are 3 jumps you have to make, so you have to
I
do
will
3
just
rolls.
go ahead and just do a flip, and then flip my hair back once I land.
So the first one, do you want to make all of them harder for you? 'Cause
Yes.
they become 12s then.
Yes.
Okay, you're committed to this.
I am committed to this.
Cool. You succeed on your first one as you jump across
All right.
with flare.
Flare.
You do like a backflip and then land on the square. You stick the landing,
And then flip my hair because I can.
as you should.
The like little cherry on the end
know, I would
just
just-
sort of like glows.
And you know what? I will go ahead and just
Yep.
spend
Yep.
another point because I can.
Okay,
This
cool.
is- this is
Cool,
what-
cool, cool. Give me your next one. Give me your next one. This is 12 or higher now.
12 or higher.
Uh-huh. Oh, I guess 9 or higher.
17.
Sorry, with your, because
Yeah.
you spent a point of effort. Yeah.
17.
Yep, you do it. It looks good.
This one I will feign a fall,
Oh.
but then
Quake is like, oh no!
and then
What do you do?
yeah, feign a fall, but then
She
I
looks like
get
she's
back.
gonna fall.
But I don't feign. I don't actually fall.
No,
I
but I
just
want to
do a
know,
toss.
this is what you see. Light reacts to this. How does light react to this?
Light grabs onto the rope harder, and I'm just like, and then when he realizes what you were doing, or when they realize, I keep calling them he, when they realize what you're doing, they just like try and pretend like they were just like testing the like rope to make sure that it wasn't like fraying or something to help.
Just put that in
I'll go
my-
ahead
Thank
and
you.
just. I'll be
Thank
like,
I need it too sometimes.
made you flinch. And last one, cause I can.
Are you
And
playing
I'll
effort
spend
again?
Another point, cause I can.
Cool, so 9 or higher.
This is okay. This is. Have to. I have to.
You're making choices here.
I'm making
And I love
choices.
all of them.
Ooh, 9 or higher, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got 9.
You got a 9.
Exactly.
I don't think it's quite as enough flair this time. Like,
Oh, it's
there's
not
a little
quite-
bit, but it's
I
not
might
quite as good.
accidentally kind of backstep. Oof.
Ooh. You accidentally step on one and then it crumbles below you and your foot lands on the correct one.
I think Light will like grab for your hand and like pull you in at that one.
Thank you.
Last one, you're now standing on the other side.
This is quite normal. Quake. Just as a heads up.
It was quite impressive.
No, yes. Yes, Carmen is very good. They're just gonna constantly do this for about 3 more weeks. Then they're gonna be fine for a week because they'll meet up to give feedback, and then it'll go back to 3 weeks.
Perhaps they should give feedback to each other more frequently.
Yeah. Or like,
Maybe you should give feedback to the 2 of them. Shall I give them feedback that this situation makes me uncomfortable? I feel like they might be receptive to it. I will consider this. I give my brother feedback all the time.
I think at that point, Quake. Feedback in this experience is sexual gratification.
Then why did you not simply say they have intercourse?
Because HR has already talked to us about boundaries.
That you should have them or not have them?
That our team should have them.
Your team does not appear to have
No, we do not. I think at that point,
them. Do you have them?
yes. I mean,
Well, that's fine then.
I think at that point, and then passes the flashlight to Quake.
You will be quite successful at this. I believe in you.
I think we could do this. And then like takes the rope and just does the most lame, careful attempt at getting across these ropes.
Okay.
Like holds the rope and kind of like, and like because they're being so cautious, like almost falls 3 times and like hanging by the rope and then
Okay.
like shimmies.
I,
Dear,
are you just trying to take the rope over? Like, are you
There
trying
will
to
be
like shimmy
light-
on the rope, or
I
are you trying to
don't-
make the jumps?
They're trying to make the jumps, but
Okay.
she's holding really tight too.
my dear, you have a very light frame. I don't think you'd crack it, but just in case.
Ugh.
All right. So with the spin encouragement,
Yes.
that your first roll is now a 3 or higher. It's a simple task.
20.
Oh,
You know what? With a natural 20, I will let you take that for all 3 of them. It is a beautiful moment, but it's also awkward because that's how you described this. Yeah, what happens is I think you go and you like knock one of them and it crumbles and you're like, "Ah!" and you just sort of like get the rope and you just sort of hold onto it sloth-like, and then Quake kind of looks at Light and the 2 of them just like, they just reel you in as you're holding onto this
I
rope.
think-
they just Quake lets out more and more of the rope, and then eventually you're on the other side.
It's crazy how safe it is, and it's critically safe.
It is critically safe.
I think you did a very good job.
Thank you. And then like hate it.
Quake will attempt this jumping.
Quick, remember that's the color you want to step on. Okay, dear.
Okay. So with the first one, they are also probably trained in jumping because that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
So they do actually succeed with your submit encouragement.
Thank you.
Yep, they succeed. And they succeed.
Whew.
So Quake, the first one, it's like, oh, yes, I can see the color differences, and 100% another tile has just crumbled beneath their foot, and they're now standing on the correct one because they were like,
Yeah.
and they jump over, and eventually the 4 of you are now at the end of the archway. It sort of immediately turns around a corner, and as you turn around that corner, you just see a very, very long hallway in front of you.
Ah. More rocks? Throw rocks again. I'm sure that's fine.
Light's just gonna start like,
Light just starts walking
yeah.
down this hallway, this very long hallway. You toss a rock, it goes clatter, clatter, clatter. It skitters across the ground.
Presumably in front of Light. Light's just like,
Must you always just barge through?
yep.
How far? You just keep going?
Mhm.
Just walk down this hallway? Walk, 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 walk. Are you attempting any level of caution, or are you just looking down the hallway?
Yeah. They'll be like looking to just see like, Is there
anyone coming?
anything-
Yeah, is there
yeah.
anything strange?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me your perception roll.
well, that was a 7.
As you are walking down this hallway, you get, a few yards down, slightly ahead of the group, and you sort of step, and there's a moment where you're not really sure you noticed anything, but you think something shifted underneath one of your feet. Maybe there was like a slight clicking noise, and then you sort of keep walking again. And a moment later, you hear
Oh no.
a rumble.
Oh no.
And it is coming from behind you. And you turn and
Everybody.
you look,
Yeah.
and this wall has opened up, and you see coming towards you is a very large boulder.
Is it round?
It
If
is
it's square, I'll
round.
just fall.
No, it is round, and it goes thump, 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 and it just begins
Run, you
rolling
fools! Run, you fools! That would be my encouragement if anybody needs
Cool.
encouragement.
You are spinning encouragement for everybody to run.
Run.
So, curiosity, is anyone trying to do anything other than outroll the boulder? Outrun it.
Actually, can I find the fatal flaw in the boulder?
Yeah. How long do you wanna stop and look at it?
Nope.
I think it's just a thing. I just get it.
Yeah. You take an action and you do this, so that it puts you slightly farther behind everyone.
Death levels behind everybody?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand for a second and be like, ladybug my way through. Of like,
What are you doing?
Look.
Like,
Look.
Yeah.
To try to find like.
You're trying to find like what's the flaw in the boulder? How could you like hit that perfect spot
Yeah.
and like crack it and splinter it? Okay, cool. Yeah. You're you're trying to outroll the boulder. You're running. You're running. Anyone else doing anything else? Quake like turns and sees you, Lily. Like sees you pause for a moment and look at this boulder. Like as you're kind of running, you're getting it a little bit slower. And Quake is like, "Are we going to fight the boulder?" And they, like pull out their axes.
Give me one moment, and it's
Okay.
just like looking for it. I just want to make sure I'm reading.
Yeah,
it
I think it's just
correctly.
you spend the points.
If the opponent has a straightforward weakness, the GM will tell you what it is. It does
Cool.
not.
Is it an action?
It does not say. Isn't enabled means it's not an action, right?
Yeah. It
So-
normally says, if it doesn't say action or an enabler, then I think you don't need to roll. If it says action, you roll. If it says enabler, then it's a bonus.
Neither of those.
If it says neither of those, cool. Then it means you spend the points and you are able to identify it.
Yes.
So you take a look, you turn around, you look at it and you go, ooh. And yeah, there's definitely like a weak spot. You can see a crack in this boulder that with enough like force and pressure applied to it, it could probably crack. And if it cracked, it would definitely stop rolling. Like,
Great.
And it would like fall and it would lose some of its momentum.
So I think at that point, Lily sees it, and I'm assuming it's like, if I was gonna make a temple run boulder, it'd be gold on the inside. So I assume there's a crack, and you can see a sparkle.
Sure. Yeah, it's a giant geode.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I think at that point, Lily's gonna do that skittering run where you kind of fall over your first couple steps.
Lily!
Oh my God, she's
Well,
gonna get her.
And then like you kind of claw it up and be like, no. Then Lily starts running and just screams, "There's a crack! There's a crack! Maybe someone with a really large gun could
All
shoot
right,
it."
I'm gonna just stop. Oh my God, again. And then with my medium.
You're gonna turn around with your medium, you're gonna shoot at it.
Yep.
Light, are you gonna do anything?
Yep, and do the same thing with
You're gonna both
my
shoot?
with my rifle.
Are we just gonna run? Is me? Is me?
Yeah,
Are we just gonna run through it?
you just start running as they both turn around, and Quake is like, "There is a boulder that to be destroyed," and they just like they
We're
start
gonna battle the boulder.
throw
All right.
their axe at
So
her
would
or
this
something.
be, if I use effort, would this be a speed or
Speed test.
Okay.
For shooting a gun, most of the time it's going to be speed.
Okay.
Basically, kind of the same as D&D Dex for ranged, strength for melee. This is speed for ranged,
I
might for
will
melee.
go ahead and apply
Yeah.
one level of effort.
You know, we're gonna. There's always like three options. There's fight the boulder, outsmart the boulder, run from the boulder, and you picked fight the boulder, and I love it. It's fight or flight. At least you didn't pick freeze.
Oh wait,
I
actually,
did.
I'll do 2 levels.
I mean, it's in Quake's name. Quake is like, "Ah!" and they just start charging towards this
I'll
boulder.
go ahead and do 2 levels.
2 levels?
Of
Okay.
effort. So
Wait,
it would be 10 point. It'll be, if I make it, I'll get 10 plus.
yeah, I'm gonna say you're hitting a very specific spot, so this will be 15,
Yeah.
and you're 15 to hit. You're spending your effort to make it do more damage.
Yes.
And not to make it easier. So you gotta roll a 15 or higher.
Yes. And then even with the guns,
Is it a light weapon or a medium weapon?
it's a medium weapon.
Then it does not give you a bonus.
Ah, okay.
It just
Alright.
evens out. 'cause
Yeah,
they have
the
that.
training
Well,
means you don't have a
we'll
penalty.
try it out. Let's
Cool.
see. Let's see. Because if I hit it, then it'd be awesome. 15 or higher.
Hmm?
I wish. 19!
And 19!
And extra damage.
You deal 10 points of extra damage because you
Yes.
spent 2 levels of effort to up your damage, and 3 points of extra damage from it being a 19.
Yep.
And the standard 5 points of damage that you deal for shooting a gun.
Yes.
So it's 18 points of damage? 5
math.
plus 3 plus 10?
Yes.
18.
Yes.
Nice.
Just we see this. You're like light. They're drawing their gun. They pull it out. Quake is doing the Drax thing where they charge at the monster with 2 axes out. Just
Lily's still trying to run.
He's running in the opposite direction. You look at it and you have this moment. Line up the sight.
Or, well,
Yeah, and just and you fire the round of bullets and it lands into the crack. We watch like kind of in slow motion as the bullet hits into the crack, and we see for a moment splinter, 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 splinter as these
Sparkle.
cracks and fissures, go over the course of the body of the boulder, and we think for a moment it's still rolling towards you and it's gonna hit you, and then it boom! There's a massive thunderous crack as the boulder splits in half and sparkles fly in the air, and this giant geode is in front of you. And because I think that was really cool, in the center of this geode, you see let's go with this one. You see just a large like a separately large crystal.
Okay. Ooh, that's shiny.
I think after the rumbling
It's like a big old
starts-
and you realize you get closer to it. It's like a little diadem,
A what?
a necklace, a tiara. type
Oh,
thing,
a
diadem.
tiara.
Yeah. You pop it on,
Yep.
and it is a Cypher.
Ooh.
It was real cool. Quake just stops for a moment.
hate giant boulders.
That was very impressive.
I'm just gonna smile, flip my hair. Light, what do you think of this? It's pretty, huh?
Okay, God.
Are you okay? Do you need some water, dear?
Hate Jim. just leaves.
So next time, for good measure, big boulder bad, tiny you need run.
I can't run very far. This is all just appearance. It's not. I'm actually very unhealthy. It's just like.
I will saunter forward now.
Quake goes over and like offers you an arm and helps you, Lily, as you are like panting. They're like, perhaps I should carry you, and they just
Okay.
Next time, Light, you might want to be a faster shot.
Why take all the fun away from you? They just watch Carmen go.
I will flip my hair past and walk by.
You saunter.
I saunter.
The
You-
cherry just like lights and then lights and then lights and then lights.
You reach the end of the hallway. You turn around the corner. You see the spot where the boulder would have like disappeared into, and you would have been splattered upon the wall had you not succeeded in outrunning it. You sort of turn around a corner, and as you are somewhat used to here, you are faced with another door.
How many gosh darn doors is in this gosh darn temple?
Light's gonna try and like
As you open it, you push on it, and it seems to have some give to it, and you kind of dig your hands in, or you want to try and open it with strength, like you think you might be able to slide it a little bit. Go ahead and give me a 9 or higher.
right.
Commanding roll.
I'm gonna drop some effort into this.
Cool. 1 level or 2?
1 level.
That's
11.
11. You kind of dig your hands in, and you sort of, and you manage to slide the door to the side. And as it slowly sides, give me a speed defense.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trained in speed defense.
Yep.
Okay. 9?
With a 9. Yeah. You're trained in speed defense. Okay. So you slide and you kind of look, and there's a moment, and you sort of twist to the side, and all of you twist to the side, and there's just several arrows, like 5 arrows, all just go and land in the wall behind you.
Quake, are you okay? Lily?
Yes.
Quake puts you down.
Thank you.
Light, we get you're strong. Muscle's good, we get it.
Good.
How about we not just try to barbarian our way through all the puzzles, please?
Nope.
I mean, it did work. The puzzle has been solved. I think Lily like looks and like there was like I assumed it was like 3 dials that you had to turn to make a picture, and
Yeah, there was definitely something like on the door that if you'd activated it, then the trap would have been disabled before you opened the door. It was like, oh yeah, easy to open door. Sure. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Thanks, Lily.
Alright. I guess,
flashlight.
flashlight. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
see.
you step into this room, you look in, you don't see a whole lot. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Yeah, this is what I'm
Yeah.
built for.
Straight up roll.
16.
3.
You don't notice shit.
No.
Room 5. The room's dark.
It's
you
still
got-
more
you,
tension.
you
We're
step into the
just-
room and you step in slightly farther than everyone else. You don't see anything like on the floor that would be a problem. Like there's no more like depressions. Like you're kind of looking around, and everyone else steps into this room and we hear this door slides back, closed behind you. And everything's very, very dark in this room, except for the lights of your torch. And as you're looking around, you hear like a tick, 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 tick. And you think you see like something move out of your torchlight, but you can't see it. And you hear again tick, 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 tick.
Switchblade.
And it's sort of a buzzing kind of clicking noise.
No, wait. I can't believe it. I think Lily waits, like Lily's so, like, actually kind of, like, excited.
And in this room, there are two more doors. Both kind of, like, almost next to each other. And they have, in them, they each have, like, a shape, a depression sort of shape, and then, like a slot that something could go into.
Get to
Here.
an action roll just while we're waiting here, because it doesn't look like there's nothing. Just like a quick action roll.
Yeah, it seems to be getting louder.
Okay.
I think.
What?
So I'm listening for multiple steps, like multiple sets of this noise. Is it?
Well,
Yeah. Is it one? Or is it like a? There's multiple?
yeah. Give me just a standard perception, which for you, I guess, is default. You don't have to roll. You can roll if you want.
Yeah. No. I think I am listening with is my focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're paying attention.
Do you
Yeah.
tell us that
You
there's
are perceptive.
tickety-tickety-ticketies going on?
I think I have
The
to
sound of a
Oh.
lot of bugs.
Yeah.
It's like when you're inside the greenhouse, like the garden house of like a
It's the
zoo.
buzzing.
It's the buzzing. It's that bug noise, and it's getting louder and it's getting closer.
All right, guys, these are big and they're probably amazing, but we have to move forward because they will probably dig into our skin and eat us inside out.
All right, so there's 3 doors or 2
There's
doors?
2 doors. So there's 3. There's the one you came in, and then there's 2 more that move on. And they both have like a depression in them. That's the shape of something, some sort of strange shape.
I think it's of the scarab family. That would make sense with the
All right,
kind
I'm
of-
gonna
look
just
as you're flashing your
right,
light.
left, right, left.
The wall suddenly, like the ceiling above you, you realize as you look up, sort of looks like it's writhing and moving, and is now a different color.
Oh.
And as you look up, Quake looks up and tuk, a very large scarab beetle falls on her head.
This won't even be able to dig into our skin. It'll probably eat us from the outside.
All right, that door. I hate bugs. That
Ow!
door.
This hurts!
Kick door.
My-
Kick door.
Light's gonna like try and stab the scarab. And
The
then-
one on her face?
No, the one that she took it off.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
one now.
The one in her
hand.
hand.
Yeah, just cool.
All right,
Um,
so I'm gonna choose that door, and then just kick it.
It's got
Okay,
an impression.
It's got
Oh.
a depression in it.
Oh.
You kick one of the doors.
Oh no! What do you mean depression? Like
Oh, like you need to inlay something.
Yeah, there's something that needs to go into
Yeah.
the door.
oh, me. I go into the door.
I like your mindset when you're scared. Me.
Carmen sees that. Okay, cool. Carmen, you are trying to attack. All right, let's go in order for this one.
Yeah.
Carmen, you are trying to attack. Put yourself in the door. You are trying to stab a scarab beetle. What are you trying to do, Lily? As they seem to start dropping from
Yeah,
the ceiling.
I'm
and
thinking.
coming
I'm trying to
towards
identify
you.
if light is the reason they're dropping. Because if it's light based, we can just turn off the lights. It'd be hard, but it might mean that we live. So that's what my goal is.
Yeah, give me a like it's like a bug perception check. So you have like 3 levels you can apply to it.
An etymology is my study.
Yeah,
That's what my major is going to be.
Yeah, you are a major in bugs.
Mhm.
And you are also 2 levels trained in perception.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just a simple task, like 3 or higher. Like, can you tell? Are they going towards light?
15.
Yeah, they totally are.
Turn off the lights.
They are totally going towards the light. Okay, so let's resolve. You do that. Let's do this, and then we'll resolve you, and then everyone gets a chance to turn off the lights.
Okay.
Stabbing. Yep, you were stabbing something in a hand. So normally stabbing one of these scarabs, they're really small, so they have an advantage against being stabbed and attacked.
Oh.
Because they're like this big, right? Like this is a difficult moving target.
Okay.
So I would say they are. I mean, each one. Let's make this a demanding task. So 9 or higher to stab it.
Okay. And that's just might to stab?
Yep. Might is stabbing.
Then I'm gonna drop a level of effort into this.
Okay, cool.
You are very good at being mighty.
Thanks.
As you go in, you say this as you go in to stab.
16.
No, I
Yes,
have to
you
do it.
totally do.
I feel like
You go in,
Okay.
it like crunches and like goops a little bit and oozes out, but you have successfully murdered one of these scarabs. You are trying to put yourself. I go in the door. Which
I
door?
go in the door.
1 or 2.
2.
Cool. All right.
I go in the door. Come on, it works for light.
Yeah. No. You trying to open it? You trying to kick it? You trying to
I'm
just
not
like
trying
put your
to
hand
kick
in the
it.
depression?
Or well,
The depression is like it's like this big.
It's like you put something.
I punch it. 'Cause
You're gonna
it's-
put your fist in the depression.
Oh God, yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what? I don't even need you to roll unless you're physically trying to break the door.
No, not
Yeah.
trying
You
to.
put
break-
your fist in the depression. Nothing happens. Now Lily shouts, "Turn off the
Turn off
lights."
the lights.
And Quake is like, "Okay," and immediately goes and turns off her flashlight.
They're attracted to light, not to sound. Keep that on. Cause you need to see the.
Well, does everyone turn off their light?
So I assume you were saying keep on the
cigarette.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they smash out. I want them to smash their torch out in another scarab beetle that dropped.
Cool, go for it.
'Kay.
Roll. This is
Oh
9 or higher.
God, I'm gonna rip my arm off, aren't I?
Natural 20.
Yeah, you
'Cause
take
they're
out a
pushed into the
swath
hole.
of them and snuff out the torch.
It's like
Uh,
an inlay.
Oh.
So it's like a little like an inch long indent. So you put a piece into it.
yeah, there's like a something goes in it, like a slot, like a medallion or a thing goes inside of it. It is all dark except for this one tiny pinpoint of light, and you just feel something crawling up your leg.
Quake. Put the scarab in the hole.
The one that is broken.
Yes.
Here's one that's live.
You pick one up off of your leg. The other ones, like they are trying to climb up to you to get to this cigarette, to get to the only source of light that they can see in this room.
Oh.
I need you to make a. I'm gonna make this a might defense rather than speed defense because they're on you.
Okay.
Oh.
And so it's just like pulling them off before. So.
They go nom 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 nom.
6 or 9 or higher. Sorry.
9 or higher. I'm gonna drop another level of effort into this.
Okay. So 6 or higher.
16.
Okay. You throw some of them off of you, and you're like, "Here's one." Do you walk over to the door, or do you want to put it in?
Yeah, probably. Light would probably just be like, here's one, and then thunk.
You go over which door, 1 or 2?
Which was the one that you
She's
were
in
at?
2.
I have my fist in 2.
Light would go over to 2.
Okay, so you head over to the same one.
I think they accidentally like touch shoulders as they're like putting the scarab
It's
in.
dark.
Start.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
It's
there's
such an
you
accident.
brush up against each other. You shove this scarab in the door, and there's a moment where you think you like the scarab that like rides, and then it sort of freezes, and then it disintegrates, like it turns into dust in your hand, and nothing happens with the door.
That didn't work.
Perhaps it needs a different one, and like Quake picks up another one, and like many of them look the same. Give me a perception.
In the dark.
In the dark, yeah, with the tiny light. You made this harder for yourself.
You gotta squint.
So this is would be formidable for most people. So
I
you drop it
got
down to challenging.
a 5.
A 5.
So I don't have any XP, do I?
No.
You do not.
Then
You
I
can't
don't
see
make
shit
it.
right now.
Yeah.
You know what? Why can't I try to make a perception?
Sure.
check?
It's formidable.
So that's
15?
21.
Oh.
on a
wow.
die.
So we need to turn on some lights.
Okay.
Can I just?
You can do it without light.
You know what? I'm gonna just flick a light really quick and throw it on the other side.
Ooh, yeah, you want to turn on the flashlight, throw it at the opposite side of the room?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, you do it. You throw the flashlight on, you you walk over here and you see just like this swarm of them. They just immediately, like several of the ones, a couple still are trying to like get to your cigarette because it is a point of light and you're just pulling them off, but just this sort of writhing mass of bugs like goes and moves over towards this point of light.
All right, really quick look at the door 1, door 2
Cool.
shape.
So with a light on, you are now actually able to see, so this is now challenging. 15 or higher.
All right, let's go.
So are we looking at the door or a
Yeah, which
specific
one are you
view?
looking for? I think you're trying to look at like bugs in the door and see if there's a
Bugs
connection.
door, bugs door.
Bugs
So,
door,
or
bugs
what
door.
is the actual shape of both of the
Yeah.
doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want shapes. Nope, 6.
6. You don't see it. Do you
It's-
want to try?
Yeah, I do.
Go with your end. For you, that drops it down 9 or higher.
I will use 2 points of effort.
Okay.
So I have 2 perception points, 2.
I'll actually also throw your bugs in, so you automatically succeed on this with 2 points of effort. Unless you want to roll to see if you get a natural 20.
No, I don't.
Okay.
There's also a natural one.
Yeah, there is also the 1 on there. You look at them and you have this moment, and you look at the bug that you, I guess you wouldn't have seen it disintegrated, but you look at the shapes, and you realize like the shapes, they're all the same. They're the same bugs, and you look in this writhing mass, and you see 2 of them. Like one bug that is beautifully gold,
Okay.
and one that is beautifully silver.
Okay.
Oh.
And they're in this writhing mass, and you just every so often they just sort of pop out and they glint, and they pop out and they glint, and one of the doors is gold and one of the doors is silver.
Which one do you want?
There's a gold one and a silver one. Actually, don't know. Whichever one we can grab first, I think, is the answer that Carmen would like.
Oh my god. And I'll. And then just see if I can, like.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like a manual dexterity speed test.
Okay.
We'll say it's difficult.
That's. I don't have the sheet. It's
12 or
9.
higher.
12 or higher?
Okay.
Do you have anything that helps with manual dexterity?
Escape.
You know what?
No.
I'll actually say yeah.
Yeah,
I will
'cause
allow
it's-
that because you're
Yeah.
you're trying to like escape from the bugs, like get in there, get
I
out.
just don't
like
like
sneaking would. or-
Bugs. Too many
You
bugs.
can do it. You can do it. Just remember,
Okay,
you're
so
probably
9 or higher.
thousands
9
of
or higher.
warm blankets
Speed
at
test.
home.
What?
You probably have warm blankets at home. It's like being cuddled by warm blankets.
I don't like moving blankets. I mean, well,
I don't know if that's true.
Shall I grab it, or are we
no,
done?
I'll just grab it. I'll just grab it. 15.
With a 15, you go in, you grab it. Are you aiming for one in particular, or do you want me to just roll even odd on which one you get?
Even odds.
Okay, even is which color?
Silver.
Okay, even is silver. You grab the gold one.
Haha. I meant to grab that one.
You meant to grab it. You go, there's like one on your arm. You shake it off. You're holding this writhing bug. You
All right,
run
all
over
right,
to the
all
door.
right, all right,
You
what
shove
am
it
I
in the door.
Yeah.
And it like sort of goes stiff for a second, and then it goes, vroom, and it glows, and then it disintegrates, and the door goes, whoosh, and goes to the side.
In.
Do I have one of those plastic bug catching boxes?
You probably do, yeah.
I would like to try to put one in a box.
You
Ooh.
grab a bug, and you shove it in a box.
Oh,
Why don't you ask Quake to grab the silver one?
I don't need a special one. These are fascinating. Did you see?
I
They're
assume you all
mandibles.
quick is like pushing you into the room. We should leave the bug room. We should leave the bug. And the door closes behind you, and you realize you left your flashlight in there, but that's fine. There 3 of you have flashlights.
The one in the box is going.
You enter into another room, and you look up. And this room is similar kind of to that small one that you saw that seemed a little bit like a treasure room. Not quite, not about as gaudy. In the center of the room, it's a little bit bigger. There is that stone sort of sarcophagus, same as before. There's sort of piles of things littered around the room, and there's also 5 people in the room.
Oh.
And one of them looks up. She kind of crosses her arms. Fancy meeting you here.
Good.
Is this where we get to make up stuff?
Sure.
It's that other team we hate.
No, it's not.
Never mind.
Which team are you talking about?
I thought maybe we had met, like we'd rival teams.
Oh wait, I don't know. Do they
No,
have the
this is-
insignia?
Do we recognize?
Oh,
are
do you
they-
recognize them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we bumped into these? You know what? Is this a rival game?
Is this a rival? Is this a rival game? Do you
Yeah.
know these
Do we
these
know
people.
these?
I just rolled a 16.
A 16.
A 10.
10. These are not people you have met before.
Okay, that was
You
my
do not
main-
know them. No, you do not know them, but we, as the audience, recognize one of them for sure. She is quite familiar to us. We remember her from such a time. We sort of have this moment where, like, there's like this flashback from the audience where we're standing in the center of this ruin with this large circle that then just suddenly begins to glow, and this woman is very familiar. You, however, as characters, have not met her before. And the other people of the group you don't think you know. They're not dressed in like particularly noticeable attire, but with a 16, you have been given some information. You definitely see one of them has this like sort of gold emblem, like a badge or a button, something kind of pinned to their shirt that has this tree with a single leaf on it.
Light's just going to like drop their cigarette and grind it out and flip their switchblade and be like,
So are we going to do this the hard way or the easy way?
Shoot him!
yep.
Yep, hard way.
And with that, everybody give me a initiative speed test.
I get a bonus in initiative. It did not help.
Ooh. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I did an amazing 2, which is not a 1.
Cool. So Carmen, 2 with 4.
With an initiative bonus, so 7.
Cool.
14.
14.
Sorry about that. Are we gonna do this the easy way? Get him. You were just surprised. Usually you get the full sentence.
I was gonna try to like discuss with them, but I guess another group made it so they don't get to talk anymore because maybe other groups might have shot first, right?
Well, I did pull a
What
switchblade
if
on
they're
them.
they're the other group?
No, we're the good guys.
Yeah, but they're the other group. They're the people's footprints that you saw.
No, I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the other group that may be lost and has like weird people in there. Not like us. We're cool.
You're the cool people.
Yeah,
the other ones. The
Our
other
team
ones are weird.
is the team with no romantic entanglement, no feelings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need to talk to you after this, though.
Me too.
Give some feedback.
We have some feedback to do. Very thorough feedback.
Okay. Full body feedback. So the leader, she immediately pulls out a gun, and she is going to shoot at you. You were the one who's talking. You're the leader, Carmen.
Yes. I was shy to talk, but nope.
So I need you to give me a speed defense roll.
So good.
What do you have to help with speed defense?
I'm a spinner for one, but
You are a spinner. What does that do for you? Help me. Help me out here.
Wait, I gotta remember.
It's
they're
slightly better than a
shooting-
paradox in battle.
You got some stuff.
Hold up.
One-on-one feedback session. I think when you say that, wait, do you say anything about feedback? I don't remember. You just said we need to talk to you later. Quake is like, are you giving feedback? I think Light's just gonna like look over at Quake.
And this is in the second before fighting happened.
I forgot to take a picture of the spinner. What actually spinner does.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Sorry.
That's okay.
No. Well, I'll just do a raw roll. Let's find.
Yeah, unless it says you're trained in speed defense.
No, it only
the answer
just-
is you can put effort into speed defenses. You probably aren't. I think the.
No, I just took the weapons.
Okay, cool. Then that doesn't help you at this point.
Yeah,
so
no,
roll
it
your
doesn't.
defense.
All right, I'll just. Yeah. Spin lies. No, I just got spin lies and stuff. So like
Yeah.
it's guns and talking, and now I'm dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's not either.
that's not either of them.
Yep.
Yep. 14.
With a 14, you don't succeed.
Ah, dang it.
She shoots you for 5 points of damage.
Ah!
She goes, "Pow," and she's like, shoot him, and her gun is already out, and she pops a bullet into Carmen.
Ow.
Can I go?
Yeah, now it is Light's turn.
Great. So Light is going to like run ahead and just attempt to like haymaker her.
You doing the Captain Kirk?
Yep. Just Well, I guess it's not Captain Kirk. It's more just like.
You're trying to deck her.
Yep, trying to deck her.
Okay.
A 10.
A 10, you're gonna miss.
Okay.
Unless you have what helps you with fighting.
I have no need for weapons, which helps me choose. Let's see, I've got quick recovery.
No need for weapons either. I think it changes your damage.
I'm specialized with any weapon. And
Which weapon? I think you had to pick a weapon to be specialized in.
oh, well, I had my switchblade, but I was haymakering it.
Okay.
Okay, I made some poor choices as a
Yep.
player.
You miss as
There
you
we
go
go.
in. You try and punch her, and she kind of dodges to the side. She just sort of gives you this like half grin. Quake is going to see the other ones as they're drawing guns and kind of looks at you like, "Are you all right?"
Kill them, ask me later.
Yes! And then goes over to one of them, and she is going to try and ask them a question. And she's going to just succeed.
I like that.
You're going to get real tired of that joke, because she's going to do it every
No, it's
round.
good. It's
God.
good.
The grunts, the followers, they all begin to move. They file out. Two of them are going to draw, I guess one of them would probably, draw like a machete. And the other one will draw, what's a good jungly weapon? Like, what's the thing that you get as Lara Croft?
A random stick.
I was like, a strong stick, a mace, a jungle mace.
A jungle mace. That's what the other one
Yes.
pulls. Either way, they pull out their weapons, and they're going to close the distance towards, one of them is going to come over and attack you, because you are clearly trying to hamper their leader, and they don't like that, and the other one's going to go over to Quake. So give me your speed defense.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a level of effort into this.
Okay. And Quake whiffs her speed defense.
She's not speedy.
And she's just gonna take the full brunt of the damage.
Oh, climbing pick.
Oh yeah, climbing
Ah,
pick.
good
Climbing
idea.
pick. A jungle mace.
You know,
I was
like
like,
you
stick,
do.
stick.
A
It's
jungle
a little
mace
shorter
is just.
than the regular maces because there's so much more vines that
Yeah.
get in the way. So it's like a compact mace.
I like to think it's like a branch that grew around the root,
Yeah.
grew around the
Oh,
rock.
it's like
Yeah.
a knot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like stick. No, I like the concept of a jungle maze. It's a coconut. on a
Sorry, I just
stick.
thought of something really cool. Did you know there's one Pacific Islander group that actually like weaponized and made shields out of sea animals?
Cool.
Like the pufferfish is their helmet, and they have
That
like
makes sense.
scales and
Yeah,
soft
legit.
swordfish.
That shit's hard to break.
It's a,
Yeah.
I think it's Samoan, I think. Or no, I can't remember what Pacific Island group, but it was the only weaponized, like full weaponized group. Like turtle shells, but they're like they're.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Sorry, just
also-
random like jungle people.
Also, yeah, more importantly, a jungle mace is very different from a forest mace or a desert mace.
Yes.
Honest, desert mace is
It's a cactus.
Uh-huh. Where you've just like cut down the spikes off of one part of it.
Yeah.
This is the handle. Guys,
No, it's great. It's great. The other two are gonna pull out guns, and they're both gonna 1 and 2.
makes sense.
No.
So roll your dodges.
I think
speed
uh,
defense.
I think when she does that, she flinches, and the gold shield goes, and it kind of just.
You're
you have
gonna
this
need to
sheen
activate
of
it as
gold-
an action.
Oh, then never mind. It's powering up.
All right. Hopefully, I have enough.
I do not.
14.
14. You dodge to the side as the bullet goes wide.
Less than 14.
How much
8.
less? With an 8, you do not dodge to the side. The bullet strikes you for 3 points of damage.
Wait, what was the? I have speed defense, but I also got a 12.
You got a 12. You succeed in dodging.
Okay.
Let's go. As they kind of try and come in with their jungle mace. Lily.
Me.
Yeah,
Um,
you're Lily.
yeah.
You're Lily.
And then, like, I think she flinches after, and then the gold little shield lit, I assume stretches, and it goes over, and it
Yeah, it just
like
you become like a
transparently-
glowing gold shield around you. It's like
Oh, okay.
It's like a force field. It's weird magic. It's like light magic.
Like it.
And it's like over your skin.
Yeah,
Like it's like a
yeah.
sheen. Yeah, for sure. Carmen.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and go into rock area where shielding, so I can
Like
get
to
my
take some
cover.
cover.
Yes.
Cool. It's not
I
really a
would-
concept in the system, but I'll give you a bonus
Oh.
for your
Cover.
defenses.
Yeah, because I got shot. It hurt.
Yeah, no, that's legit.
Yeah.
I bet the place has high waist-high walls.
Oh yeah,
Not, like,
there's
cracked.
convenient waist-high walls that you can crouch behind.
Please. Random structures that are broken in a convenient way.
Yeah, you hide behind the sarcophagus, maybe.
Yes, yes, yes. And then I will go ahead and whoever's in front of. Can I still, like, other than hiding?
Yeah.
Shoot. I will shoot.
I guess you move as your action, so then
Okay.
next turn you'll get to shoot. Sorry.
Okay, I will
It's one
prepare
thing
to
or the other.
shoot.
All right. She is up first. She looks you in the eye, and she sort of gives you that half grin, and she just kind of pulls her gun around, and she's gonna like give you a gut shot.
Okay.
So I need you to roll your speed defense.
All right. I'm gonna drop another. What am I rolling against? Do I know?
15.
15. I'm gonna drop 2 levels of effort into this.
Okay, so 6 or higher, because you have your training speed defense.
Yeah.
Oh.
11. You succeed. She misses. You kind of turn her gun to the side, and it goes off and it fires.
Can I just like grab her gun? I know that this is it would be all of the burns, but like light just takes it. Like
You would like
grabs
to
the
try
gun,
and
it
disarm
like
her?
no, like to move it away. Like that the movement is she goes to gut shot.
Yeah.
Light.
Narratively, that's fine. It doesn't make a
Yeah.
difference. You're not trying to disarm her. It is, however, your turn. What would you like to do?
Excellent. Then I'm gonna try and like switchblade her right back.
Okay. Give her a stab.
That's my specialized one. And it's a natural 20.
Ooh, with a natural 20, you succeed. Naturally. So extra 4 points of damage, and this is your knife. So it's a medium weapon or a light weapon?
I think it's.
What are you doing?
So it gets. I get a +1 modifier on this one, and it probably would be a medium
You got
weapon.
the, range attack.
I want it to be a medium weapon, but it's a switchblade, so you make
It's
the
a
call.
switchblade. It's a light
Yeah.
weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 points plus the 4, so 7.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
Can it be like a and then just
Ugh, she's not paying attention because like you can push the gun to the side, so now she's like,
and like just grins right back, like they look like they're having fun.
okay. Quake is going to attack the one that she's fighting, and she's going to succeed. They are going to take some damage.
Good job, Quake.
Yeah, good work,
Yeah.
Quake. And now the guns are going to go. One of them is going to attack you, same one as before. So give me your defense. You're
All
both
right.
going to get shot at.
But I have
Awesome.
wow.
You do have wall,
Oh,
so
we
you have a bonus to your defense. You are all currently trying to beat a 9. You have a bonus, so 6. You're trying to beat a 6.
Oh, that's tilted. Sorry. 13.
You both succeed.
I'm gonna use another level of effort for this dodge. 9.
Okay, you succeed. Their shots go wide. Their attacks go wide.
Pew pew pew. Oh no.
I remember this. I'm sorry, Quake. Take another
Another nat 1.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled 2 natural ones for Quake's speed defense.
Poor Quake.
Quake, no.
Yeah. So Quake like screams as they take another like stab to the gut
All right.
from this person, and I
know
have
what I'm
something
doing.
else that's gonna happen to her.
Anywho, whose turns first?
I think it's
Mine? Yours.
No, I think I,
it's Lily and then Carmen.
I'm going to Inception. The one that is closest.
Exception.
Exception.
It is an exceptional thing that I'm going to Inception. The one that's just like, I think I'm going to choose the one that just stabbed Quake,
Okay.
and then fire at this one, and then because they're not from this world,
They will
they
be
get
frozen for a turn.
stunned.
They'll get a stun.
So they get 4 damage.
You do have to roll it as an attack. You need to beat a 9. It's an action.
Can I please add a point of
You want to play a
effort?
level of effort?
Yes. And I'm going to take that from my speed, because I could take it from anywhere, and I want to keep my intellect there.
Mhm.
16.
16, you. One of them, the one that Quake is fighting, takes some more damage. And then they become stunned.
Fire at will.
All right. So the one that is like in front of Quake, I will help as well because we don't want Quake to.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
want.
yep. I
Yep.
think
Yep.
Mhm.
I will fire. I will wait. What's it to hit?
9.
9. I will go ahead and just in case put one level of effort.
Cool. Cool. If
With
you
my
were, are you
medium
using your medium weapon?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it's medium task.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. So there you go. Ready? Fire. Oh, 19.
The 19. I don't need the number, but it is enough. They with a clattering of bullet, they go ah! Wilhelm scream and collapse to the ground.
One
Quake,
down.
Quake is like, this hurt. I got stabbed many times.
I wonder if I could get behind wall crumbly surface area.
You cannot also spin encouragement on the
Darn
same
it.
turn.
Yeah.
They're both actions.
Next time.
There's 5
okay.
total.
There were 5 total. There was a
Okay.
leader and then 4 others.
Okay.
The leader, she kind of turns and she sort of surveys the scene and she's like, ugh. Fine. You want whatever's in this temple so badly?
And you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. She is going to turn to the rest of them really fast and say, grab one and we're gonna split. And then
Grab-
she's gonna shoot you again.
Grab one.
I'm gonna drop another. I'm gonna drop another level of effort into that. Taken my speed down to the bottom of the pool.
Oh, isn't it easy to lose points when you're a vector?
Yeah. Oh gosh, and I got a 5 on that.
With 5, you definitely miss. She shoots you for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Alice.
You have to make your recovery roll as an action.
Okay.
It's not. It's action, 10 minutes, 1 hour. So you can't do it until it's your turn.
Holding. Thank you.
Yeah. Light. What do you do?
Oh right, because now it's my turn.
Mhm.
So, I assume like holding the gun and like she just sort of like cranked it back around.
Yep.
And just like took a shot out of the side.
Wait, did you get? I see you get shot. Light, no!
They're just like, and going to try and take the. Would disarming be an action in and of itself?
It'd be a separate action.
Would it be considered a melee? So could I use my +1 of damage even if I'm disarming?
Cannot. I'm gonna say they're separate things. You either
Okay.
deal damage or you disarm. It's one of the two.
Okay.
Like, if you rolled a natural 20 on your regular damaging attack, I would take disarming as a bonus, right? But you can't do.
Can't do both. Light will try and disarm.
Okay.
No, I'm not impaired yet, but I'm real close.
Cool.
Ooh, and that was a 2.
Yeah.
Not a 1.
Not a one.
Not a 1.
You try and go, and she's just like, "What are you even trying to do?"
It's a loss of
Um,
Light, they're hurt. They just heard Carmen call out. There's a lot going on
There
right
is.
now.
There is a lot going on.
Just got
There
through it
is
with
a lot going on.
scarabs.
There was a lot of scarabs.
Yeah.
And you see Quake. She looks and she's like, this one is dead. She sort of steels herself, and she's going to head over to one of the shooters, and she's going to start fighting them.
Oh my god. Doesn't listen.
No.
No. Nobody listens to me. Why am
What'd
I
you
the
ask?
But she moves over there.
Yeah.
The grunts. One of
Yeah.
them is down. The other ones, one is next to Light. They are going to attack you.
Yep.
Roll your defense.
All right.
Speed defense. Probably not going to apply effort to this.
No.
You
no.
sure?
Yeah, real sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You can do it if you want.
I mean,
It'd be fine.
I have 1 point. I'm not.
What's the worst that would happen?
I get impaired.
It's true. What's your edge?
I got 1.
Yeah, that one. No, I'm just trying to encourage you to make bad decisions.
8.
With an 8, you are trained in speed defense, so
Yes.
it drops it down by 1 level, so you succeed.
Whew. So I think it's like a like Light is in pain, is struggling, but just in time sees this like attack and like slaps it out of the way.
Awesome. the other grunt is gonna call back. Shall I turn it on? And you hear the leader. She goes back. Yeah, they want it. They can have it. And you see him run to something in the corner of this room. One of the that's the other shooter, the one stabbing you, and then the other shooter is engaging with Quake. So they are going to attack Quake. And my D20 is in the cage. That's right. No, I got another one. I got another one. It's cool.
D20, not allowed to use that one.
Yeah, that didn't work either. That was a 4. So
Better.
Better, but still,
Quake
Quake
still doesn't dodge.
Quake! Oh my god, so much pressure.
Okay. Cool. Quake, you're not doing well. She might not be doing so good.
Oof.
Yeah. That's great. It's cool.
Oh.
And Lily.
I understand tower defense games. I'm gonna shoot the one that's running at the bad button.
Okay.
With my exception.
Mm-hmm.
No, not yet. I think is it
I don't know. Are you Sailor Moon or are you Doctor Strange?
I think there's a little bit of whatever work. I think it's one of those things that she doesn't
In
know
the
how
name
it
of
works.
the moon, you will stop what you're doing.
Go.
Instagram.
9 exactly.
Okay, you succeed. They take the 4 points of damage and they freeze for the turn.
Get him.
Oh.
Carmen.
I know you said that, but I got tunnel vision right now.
Yeah.
I have tunnel vision.
Yeah, you
Poor
do.
Light.
You do.
Get your hands off Light and whoever is in front of Light.
Okay,
The one who's actually...
the leader or the other one? Because I think the one that's closest to you is the other one. The leader was definitely farthest.
Who's the one that is most likely to do super damage?
Probably the leader is going to hit harder.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, sure.
But the one in front would be the grunt.
Oh, you know what? Because it's closer, I'll go with the grunt.
Okay.
But yeah.
The
will go
lackey.
ahead- The lackey.
Sailor Lily.
Sorry, Lily. You got tunnel vision.
It's fine.
I will go ahead and spend...
We're all gonna die. It's cool.
We are probably going to die.
But I'm gonna be really cool about it. I dropped the other gun because it's unloaded.
Reaper style, drop the gun.
And then chink, chink. Light weapon. And I'm also gonna spend those 2 levels of effort to make it
Extra damage.
But
Okay.
it is, because it's a light weapon, it is 1 level down.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So you need to roll 6 or higher.
Come on, 20, because that would be awesome. Please? No, wait. Dang it. 6. Does that still...
That does succeed.
Oh.
Thank
Uses
goodness.
that light weapon.
Yay.
Yes, but it's so 10
Mm-hmm.
for each level. Yeah, 10
So
points.
10 points plus the regular 2.
Yes.
Boom, boom. You take them, and they sort of stumble, and they do not look like they are in good shape.
Sorry.
They're like, and they begin coughing up some blood. The leader, because this is hilarious, and you didn't find all the ciphers, she just sort of like kind of looks at you, and she's like, gotta fly, and she taps something on her shoulders, and you see these like somewhat angelic, not quite angelic, probably almost like dark feathered wings just sort of sprout. You can tell they're not real, like they're not hers. They just sort of pop up, and you get that like feeling of a cipher, and she just pops into the air. Light
Swears. But okay, so she told someone to go activate something that we don't know what it is.
And they're stunned.
The
Standing
person
next to
is
it.
stunned, standing.
I don't know
next
if you
to it.
know that though. You've been engaged in a
Yeah.
different fight.
Well, but she was right there when she told the person to go do it.
They're behind her though. Like so she was in the center of the room. They're at the other end of the room. They've been shooting with guns. I will let you see whether or not you know if you want.
Okay.
But what are you thinking of doing? Because like right now you've been very focused on fighting her, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
how aware you are of like what else is happening in the room.
Well, she would know what or they would know what direction she pointed in.
Yeah.
So
She said activate it.
yeah,
So you can look
they
around
don't
the room
know
and
what
see.
the activating is though.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to if I do a quick look, is that going to be my action?
No. What are you trying to look for? Are you trying to look for the person she directed somewhere, or
Yeah,
whether?
and whether there's anything like readily apparent
Yeah.
that Light would know what it is or what it might do.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to know what the thing would do or what it is, she might be pointing to. Go for it. Give me a roll.
15.
15. You look over, so you see around the room. There's her. She kind of like popped up into the air. She's about to like swoop away, as much as she can. There are 3 others. One of them they sort of seem to be momentarily stunned at the back of the room. One which you were right next to that is fairly injured, and then one also on the other side of the room that has just been continuing to shoot people. And you see the one that appears to be stunned was moving towards this sort of large stone statue-looking thing.
Okay. So no, it's not readily apparent what it would do or anything like that.
It is a large stone statue.
Okay.
You don't know what it would do for sure.
How banged up does she look?
Not terrible, but not in
terrible.
great shape.
Okay. I have a sniper rifle. Okay, so here's what happens. I think Light, like holding their side, is going to try and switchblade the back of the guy that's not looking so great that's right beside them.
Cool.
Take him out, less people to worry about. Yep. 14.
14. You succeed. And that, with 2 points damage is enough. He drops.
2 down.
Quake.
Down 1, 2 more.
Quake goes over. She is going to attempt to fight one. She's going to fail.
Quake is killing
Sorry,
it in
Quake.
a bad way.
Sorry,
Quake
Quake.
is getting killed.
I think Quake took your dice rolls.
Fair.
And then the other 2 are going to go. The stun wears off.
I thought it
Hits
lost the whole turn.
one whole turn.
It does. It wears off, and that is his turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you.
Let me,
I was
let me
like,
finish that
no.
sentence. Yeah. It wears off, and he's like blinking and like doesn't know what to do as his. I guess it would wear off right at the start of yours, but you go right after him.
Yeah.
The other one, seeing this, they're going to. I'm not really sure who did the magic, but you definitely just shot at someone, so they're going to shoot at you.
Well, I shot at someone.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
shot
shoot
at
at
someone.
anyone.
That's
I
true.
shot
didn't stab at
Yeah,
someone.
so they're going to shoot at you. So roll your speed defense.
Ah! 7.
With a 7, they hit you.
Ow!
For 3 points of damage.
Impaired.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I think like at this point, because now Light is looking that same direction, right? Because like the goon was between the 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Light's just like, and I assume this isn't something I could relate, but would start crawling that direction, like.
Are you
Yeah,
also
you're not
impaired?
impaired, so you can start moving.
Okay. Would start moving that
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. Unless you're impaired, then you can't.
Oh, in that case, no. Then just
Yes. Then your action is will be to move over there on her turn, but you're not there yet. Lily.
I am going to try to incept the person holding the door, or about to press the button, hopefully destroying them.
Okay.
So like, I'm stunned, and then they go to press it, and then they're like, oh no, my body.
My body. Bye. Cool. Roll your exception.
I am going to apply 2 levels of effort, so
Okay.
I don't miss, because I feel like if that button is pressed, it's going to be real bad.
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong?
No, I feel like you're making good calls here.
Yeah, we're
Role-playing.
very focused on each other.
Yeah. Sorry, Lily.
Sorry, Lily. You're kind of used to this, though, I'm sure.
Okay,
It's been 3
I applied
weeks.
2 levels. I
Uh-huh.
got a 3.
Succeed.
Yay!
Not enough to take him out, but you
Wait, they're more than 8?
Yes!
No, my plan.
At minimum, their level tends to determine their hit points, and then sometimes they have more than that. But like at minimum, their level is their hit points. You do this, they're like, oh God, that hurt. Carmen.
It's gonna be, I can still hit the guy with the button.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try.
I'm just like, and I just kind of shove it into my gut. Stop the bleeding.
She's from a noir movie, like that's.
This is what they do.
This is what they do.
What happens when you're
Start-
impaired? It's more expensive for you to apply effort, right?
Well, +1 effort per level.
Cool.
So.
Cool. So it costs you 4 points for the first level of effort. No.
Okay. And is that minus my edge though? Still.
It is still minus your edge. This is your shooting, so speed test.
You know what? So wait. So what would it cost to do the light gun, but 2 levels?
2 levels of effort for damage.
Yeah.
So each level of effort, the first one would cost you 4. The second one will cost you 3. So
7.
a total of 7 points minus your edge.
I'm gonna make sure my team gets out alive. It might put me harder down, but it's not gonna kill me. Yes, yet.
Okay.
Ugh,
Oh my god.
it's gonna be great.
Oh my
Don't think we
god.
need that much damage for it.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
But also, it's 1 level.
Yeah, you're using a light weapon.
Please, not a 1. 8, 19.
With a 19, you fucking overkill him.
His blood just.
Das Vidania. For some reason, because it's whatever.
In the water films.
Because.
You overkill. Well
the guy
done.
with the button.
Well done. So next up, it's the leader, and she kind of just looks at what's happening in
It
this
hurts.
room. She sees how injured both of you are, and
God, she better not have a grenade. No. No.
Did you just give Lauren an idea?
she has a no. She looks over at the group, and she's basically just going to. She's like, oh, I have to do everything myself. So she goes over to the object.
No.
She can move and act at the
'Cause she
same
can
time.
move.
She's got flies.
God damn it.
And she like smacks it, and we see this stone statue. We hear this rumble as it goes, and it sort of lifts its head up. And what you see, you're like, oh, that's a face. It's a large, and the light, the air, the eyes go and go bright, and there's this grinding of stone as it shifts and it moves and it becomes this larger object, and it starts ka-tung, ka-tung. And I think that's where we're gonna end. We may never know exactly. We're gonna find out. Don't worry. We're gonna find out what happens. But we're going to fade out on this scene as we fade back into the darkness inside Dracula's mansion.
Ooh.
You hear a whispering voice.
Ooh. If the golem goes on, can I still do a quick like?
Yeah. What's the last thing we see as the camera is fading into black?
I think like Light makes it over there. And just like grabs your hand.
We'll have that beautiful moment. Just kiss. We'll give a kiss.
Your next action is to make out.
Yep.
Well, it's like, there's just Lily in the back of me like,
Back in Transylvania. This is it. We're not going to continue this one next week. I promise you there will be a resolution to what's happened with these characters, because this ties into the overall plot, but we will not see the end of this combat again.
I appreciate that Lily's just like, guys.
This is
Sorry, this is the epitome
we're
of like...
both bleeding and dying and we kiss. It's great.
And then you
It
just see
is.
this looming shadow as this golem comes over and picks one of you up and throws you.
I like looking at me like, yes, this is large. But so is my will.
Well, the art for that though, can you imagine? Like one's clinging and they're holding, and then there's this like
Just dark
shadow of
with like
death.
eyes.
I'm sorry, I know some people don't like cliffhangers, but I fucking love them.
We have to know
You'll know.
next week.
They're gonna just be background characters.
Yeah, the series got canceled. Sorry, this was the pilot episode. It turns out you guys just weren't as popular enough spin-off.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, the reviews came in. They were just like, you know.
The ship was too solid in the beginning, so there was nothing to girn up to.
Well, that's the point.
What's the
thank
point
you.
of love anymore?
So much, everybody, for joining us. I think a tip or two came in, so I'm going to go ahead and read those out.
Are they ghosts? Maybe. But at least they kissed.
They kiss.
Smash, smash, smash.
And then we'll sign off. We'll let you know when and where you can find all of us next. Because studio execs were cowards, right? I seriously did roll like 2 ones on those. I felt real bad for Quake.
It's okay, Quake. Take it.
You know, she tried.
She tried.
Yep.
She
Yeah.
tried.
She
Yep.
tried.
It was a beautiful attempt.
All right. So we have one just for Smolder Senpai with $5. Swoons.
Oh.
Smolder Senpai. Falcon of Venom with $15. Been enjoying this temple exploration. Thanks, Team Noir and Lauren. Thank you. It was interesting trying to figure out. Normally, it's really easy when someone's out. Like, there's a couple of options that it's not too hard. But this one was an unexpected out right in the middle of a very
Important arc.
dramatic arc. And I was like, I don't think I can run it without them. So we're going to come up with an alternative. And everybody has been awesome. They all helped me out despite
Improv.
I couldn't make characters until we got here.
We're fine.
Rick O'Connell with $5. Oh, sure, you find an ancient temple and an ancient sorcerer mummy trying to conquer the world for love doesn't emerge and chase you across the desert. Some folks have it too easy. Whoa, did I say easy? Ooh, them dice rolls. I'll take the mummy over dice.
Yeah.
We did
I'm
have
channeling
really
my
bad.
Rick
We
O'Connell.
did.
That is
It's
very
because
much
it
what
was
you're
Curse
doing.
of the Dice. This is called episode Curse
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Dice.
this is Curse of the Dice. Curse of the Dice.
Curse of the Dice.
Adventurer Surplus Plus,
Yeah.
$5. Are you a sexy and likable ragtag B team of adventurers with no sense of perception? Fear not! Tiny Specs here to help. They do absolutely nothing really, but they make you look smarter and more perceptive. And hey, the placebo effect is strong. Nice. And finally, RNGesus with $5. Hey all, how are? Oh sweet crap! I'm sorry. Oh me. Oh damn. Wow. I just did not. Wow. You also chose to spend effort constantly.
That's how you should do that.
Yeah. It's
Like, that's how
fine.
this
It's
game
just, like,
works.
that's how
It
you
was
run
very
yourself down.
important that I looked really cool going across that, okay? You guys just don't understand.
I was really worried about not succeeding in front of Carmen.
I know, I loved it. I loved that you you shot yourself in the foot with this so many times. Thank you all so much for all your donations. As always, your donations go directly to helping us do things like this. So thank you, pay our rent, pay cast, do all of that cool stuff. Tomorrow we will have a wind down episode, and we're going to talk a little bit about an update of Seed and Spark. So check that out. In the meantime, where can you find these lovely folks? Let's start over here with the pink hair.
Hi, I'm Jackie Dash, JAKIDASH. And yes, you can find me and different pink hair on Mondays on my own Twitch channel.
Of the
We
same
already
name.
spelled it, yep. I just realized what's happening Monday, so updates will be on Twitter.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
It's like good stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I,
like
I need to triple check my calendar.
Yeah. What about you? What about you?
Oh, hello. Hey, by the way, guys, did you know? It was me, Bonsai, the whole time! I know! I'm Dale, also known as Auntie. No, it's been Dale the whole time. My name is Bonsai Baby on Twitch and Bonsai Baby on Instagram and Twitter. And you can catch me all the time on Twitch because, you know, I live and breathe Twitch and don't really have much of a life.
Oh, your life is Twitch.
My life is Twitch, but also Saturdays cartoons. If you want to check me out, 9 a.m. in the morning Pacific Standard Time. We're watching Sonic Underground and building stuff. This week we're going to make boomsticks because guns are not nice to say in titles.
Boomsticks.
We're making pop sticks. They're pop guns.
Pop
guns, but
Boomsticks.
we're
Yeah,
not
no, it's
avoiding guns because people don't like, especially when you have a cartoon, if you refer to guns.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair,
That's fair.
fair.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Fair.
Hi, I'm Shell Game. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram at the Shell Game. And if you're here in the Seattle area, you can see me in Pike Place Market performing at Unexpected Productions. every Thursday, and other times in the future, we'll see. You can also catch me at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on this channel for Night Witches, where I play a very different character named Lena.
And I'm Random Tuesday. You can find me here, or you can find me at Random Tuesday most places on the internet. I'll be here tomorrow with an episode of Behind the Scenes, hopefully. I've got a cat to take care of, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But either way, you can also catch me in other places doing RPGs, leaving cliffhangers all over the place. Just everybody gets a cliffhanger.
You get a cliffhanger. You get a
We all get clippers.
You know, I don't think I've yet to do the literal cliffhanger. It's a life goal. Life goal.
That's a good one.
I believe in
yeah.
you.
Ooh, thank you so much. You are all wonderful. Have an amazing day-night cycle. We will see you here tomorrow, and then on Saturday, and then on Wednesday again next week. Bye.
Bye.